This a LP beat. This a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
All right. What is going on, everybody? We are live. Definitely going for just a good game in this one. Got my Lions cup, my terrible towel, my Detroit jersey, my Steelers hat. Let's go. We're going to have some fun. And we also got my Simba. You know how we do it. Yes, sir. Hawkinson jersey. Hey there. I'm watching and listening to you. Go Steelers. Hey, absolutely. Appreciate that, just me. Detroit Lions lanyard. What's up, Jacob Frederick? What's going on? Zarika DeHustla. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Clubber Brown. Josh Jackson. Brandy Lewis. D. Reese. Drake Knight. Linda Brennan. Vash Starwin. The Bishop. Go Steelers. My Steelers need to win. Absolutely. Steelers and Lions both desperate to get a victory. Zareka the Hustler says, haha, what up, though? What's going on? How's it going? Okay, hold on a second. I might have to switch. Because I don't think it's on NFL Network. Okay, hold on a second. All right, where is the Lions? Is Schobert playing? I'm not too sure. Vikings plays the Chiefs next week. I hope Josh plays. Curious to see how he does in the black and gold. Yes, Big Ben is playing in this one. Michael Johnson says new viewers are going to be lost when they see your hat and shirt. Well, that's what happens when you got three teams and two of them are going head to head. Hey, Jorge, absolutely, brother. Hey, appreciate that, Naruto. Okay, they're showing total access. Why is that? All right, hold on a second. I got to figure this out. Oh, NBC. Okay, what the front door? Now I'm starting to get mad. Okay, let me see. Hold on. All right, hold on. No, it told me that I got to check my local listings. So they won't be on here. All right, hold on. I'm trying to search up on the guide channel. Where's this Lions game? All right, hold on a second. All right, here we go. I guess worst comes to worst. Go on to the Sunday ticket. Let's hide that for a second. You sure? They told me that it's going to be on my local listings. Oh, okay. CBS for your area. Can you imagine if the IRS repossesses the Raiders? They will be the IRS Raiders. Okay, Total Access has it. Okay. Travis Doyley, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Says just dropped in to say go Lions, 10-7, baby. Sorry, Trox. But I was going to watch my main man, MicroMike. Hey, that's all good, brother. Shout out to you, Travis Doyley. Appreciate you, brother. Long time no see. Hey, absolutely. Love your cap, and Steelers have this game, says Ty Cook. Hey, I appreciate that.
In his rookie year.
Right,
Let's send it out to the Steelers
here comes
broadcast
the
team.
kick.
KDKA,
Steelers will
Bob
have the ball
Pompiani,
first.
Charlie Batch, and Missy Matthews.
He's going to go into the end zone, and the Steelers will take
Got
possession.
a touchback.
Now Charlie Batch, time for the high mark tips to win.
I'm keeping it up front, Bob. I'm going with
Come on,
communication with the
Field.
offensive line.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. The field is not working, and I'm getting mad. All right, there we go. Trey says, good luck, Trucks. Hey, I appreciate that. Here we go. Hey, absolutely.
Ben Roethlisberger
All right,
making
here we
his
go.
first and
Ben
perhaps only
Roethlisberger,
appearance in this preseason.
first appearance in this
Najee Harris is going to
preseason.
be a big part of their offense. Right off the bat, we have a
And we
pre-snap
got a flag
whistle.
on the play.
Before the snap, full start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that is Juice Okorafor. You see John Hussey, he is the referee in tonight's officials.
All right.
Okorafor, a big occupation there at left tackle this year. He comes in for Alejandro Villanueva.
Hey, appreciate
James
that.
Washington
Travis
checks
Joy
into
says
the
I'm
game,
working
and
6 days straight,
Jukes is gonna be
14-hour
under the spotlight
shifts.
a lot, Charlie. That's a key position.
But I'm
on that
lucky to
offensive
have
line.
He
today
really is.
off.
He's gonna have all the
Hey,
featured pass
shout
rushers
out
on
to
that
you
side,
having
so it's
today
important for
off,
him.
brother.
And I know he jumped the gun there, but it's important for him to keep Ben Roethlisberger
6 days,
upright.
14-hour shifts, man. That ain't
Roethlisberger now.
that ain't
First
fun.
and 15 here. First possession of the night.
Here's
In the
first and
shotgun
15.
formation, he
Roethlisberger
fires.
throws. That's
Short pass,
caught.
It's complete to James Washington. Not
James
much
Washington,
there at all.
just
That
short
was A.J.
of
Parker in
the
coverage for the Lions, and now it's time for the
original
impact
line of
players for the
scrimmage.
Pittsburgh. Entry in the game.
All
now
right,
for
here
the
we go.
Steelers,
We
the tight
are
end.
back.
2nd and 12 after only a 3-yard gain, and that was one of the problems last year.
Roethlisberger
A lot
in the
of underneath
shotgun.
Stuff, and the Steelers would like to do more down the field. Harris. Up
Here's
the middle,
Najee
and he's gonna
Harris.
get Nice chunk of
Got it
yards
to the
on his
30.
first carry of the night. Deshaun Cornell is there to make the stop, 8 yards on the play.
Just straight up the gun, running. Kendrick Green, you can
Gonna
see
be
right
third
up front.
down and
Green the
about
hole. You
4.
see Kevin Dotson out front. He's pulling. And this is what Mike Tomlin wants to see. They finished 32nd in the league last year. Yes, they drafted Najee Harris in the first round this year. They want to see that going because if they can get this going, Bob, that will open up the play-action game, something that has been non-existent over the last few years.
All right, here we go.
The Detroit Lions are a young team, a
James
rebuilding
Washington
team in many ways. They have a
in
good
motion.
active defense that can
Shotgun.
get after the quarterback. And we saw last week the
For Ben
Ogbora brothers go to
Roethlisberger.
work in a game against the Bills. Here's Roethlisberger on third.
Roethlisberger gets out of trouble, and he's in trouble still. Throws
down the field, and this is going to be
that's
dropped.
dropped.
It was good enough for first down yardage, but
Eric
Ebron,
Ebron,
who is a guy who has been prone to some drops. He had it there after
Will
Roethlisberger
Harris doing
showed
his
Jason
job.
years ago, Charlie.
He did. He's running around. He's making plays. Nothing there
What's up,
initially.
MK?
Nice
What's
job
going
by the
on,
Lions
Bill?
defense. You can see him feels the pressure, rolling left. And this is what Ben Roethlisberger has done his entire career, finding plays, keeping his eyes down the field. Unfortunately, Eric Ebron wasn't able to come down with the catch.
All right, so
all right, here we go. 4th and 4. Here comes the punting unit.
First opportunity of the night. He's had a very good camp, put pressure on Jordan Berry, and he has responded. The veteran. This is Javon McKinley back to receive it at the 19-yard line.
Got it to the 20, about the 22-yard line.
A lot of good special teams play. Robert Spillane in there along with Jameer Jones. A 50-yard punt by Presley Harvin, and good coverage on the play. And you see there was nowhere for him to go, and that was Tom Kennedy back there.
And they love that. Special teams coach Danny Smith, he loves the hang time.
What's up, Nick? What's going on, Arku?
To this team
MK,
right now.
how's it going?
Very unorthodox, but draft a punter. The Steelers don't typically
Greg
do that.
is in
but
the
they
building.
feel
Ty
very
Cook
high
is in the
about
building.
what
How's it
Harvin brings
going?
to this roster.
All right, we have Tim Boyle in a quarterback, not Jared Goff, who of course was acquired here in a big trade with the Rams during this offseason. Right off the bat, a little play action over the middle.
Oh, nice pass. That's Quintez Cephas.
Quintez Cephas, who gets very close to first down yardage. That's a gain of 10, depending on where they mark. It could be a first down, or else it's second and very.
I do have to mute it real quick. That is a 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 32-yard line. Jamal Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, TJ Hawkinson, and Penei Sewell is your impact players.
Of their offensive line.
All right, here we go.
So they do give it credit for a first down and a 10-yard carry.
Here's a handoff.
Handoff up the middle, and this is good for another first down run, and that is
Jamar Jefferson.
Who is a 7th-round pick this year out of Oregon State for the Lions. A gain of 10 or 11, depending on where they spotted, but it's good to move the chains.
And head coach Dan Campbell,
nice job running that football.
Running game. You can see right
He's
there,
winning.
Run
that football, stop that run, play sound defense, play disciplined football.
And it just transitioned right there with a nice run on first down.
And that was a really big hole that he took full advantage
Goff's
of.
not playing. It's David. I'm sorry, not David Blau, but Tim Boyle.
In their first possession of the day.
Cephas is in motion. Here's a handoff. That's Jamar Jefferson again. Gain of about a couple.
Only 2 yards right there. Alex Highsmith, who's been very active in this preseason with the play.
I'm wearing a Rams jersey. All right, Joe Schobert, Devin Bush, Minka Fitzpatrick, and Joe Hayden are the Steelers' impact players. Schobert is going to be wearing 45.
Tonight in the slot receiver, which is pretty much still wide open. Boyle now.
All right, Tim Boyle. Oh, that's incomplete.
It looked like Hayden had his hands on it. Joe Hayden was there to make the play.
Schobert is in for the Steelers.
Up a third down.
Here's third down and 8.
He read this play beautifully. He's reading the eyes of the quarterback right here. You can see him flash right into your screen. Last year had 2 interceptions. He's looking to increase that number. And as everybody knows, he's been probably one of the most consistent cornerbacks since he's entered the league in 2010.
All right, this is one of those situations where you wonder, you know, nickel defense, what they're going to do and who will emerge. You know, James Pierre's had a
down
pretty good
and
camp.
8.
He's a guy
Big
in
time
there.
Down.
Brooks
out
Jr.
the shotgun.
Has been in and out of the lineup with injury.
Tim Boyle.
Here comes pressure by Melvin Ingram.
Throws, and that's dropped. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And that was intended for Amon St. Brown, whose brother plays for Green Bay, as you know, and there is Dan Campbell.
What's up, Jay Bird? What's going on, Savage Pod? What's going on, Sherry?
45 years of age, 28th head coach in Lions history, and he's a man who's not shy about airing his opinion, Charlie.
Jay Bird, I am a Lions, Cardinals, and Steelers fan.
Contract, something that's unheard of as it relates to first-year
so
coaching.
In this one, I just want a good game.
Strongly in what he's bringing to the table, and they're going to be excited about, hopefully, over the next couple of years on what he can bring to the table.
So on a 4th and 8, the Lions
there
will punt
is
the ball
a punt.
away. Jack Fox was the
Got
man
a
there
flag.
for a penalty flag, and that's going to be marched off against Detroit, it would appear.
Full start. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Oh my God!
5-yard penalty.
Yeah, you know, think about their
That's
coaching
my
staff,
guy,
too. Dan
Derek
Campbell has
Barnes.
surrounded himself with a lot of veteran talent. You know, Anthony Lynn, the former coach of the Chargers, is there as his offensive coordinator. You got Aaron Glenn, his defensive coordinator. But how about the Steeler contingent here too, Charlie? Antoine Randall is the wide receivers coach. Hank Fraley out of Robert Morris, the O-line coach. Dom Capers is part of the defense, still going strong at 71.
Let's not forget
Here's
Deuce
fourth
Staley.
down and
Deuce Staley
13. The
spent
punt
a little
is
bit
up.
of time here as well. 4th and 13. Ray McLeod calls for a fair catch.
And it's
he
a
will
fair
make it
caught
right there.
at the
And that's where the
18-yard
Steelers
line.
go to work.
All right. What's up, Secret Underdog? What's going on, CMST 340? This is the Trox Bowl. Clever Brown says already. LOL. Oh my God, horns.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, Clever Brown. John Boswell says, come on, Lions. I just wanted a good game. Hey, absolutely. Sherry Steeler Girl says good. And no injuries. Hey, absolutely. I don't want to see no injuries on either team. You know, or any stream that I watch. You know, I don't like watching injuries. I streamed that one UFC fight where it was just before the who was it? Snapped his leg. It wasn't what do you call it? Conor McGregor's fight. I know he snapped his leg, but it was the one just before that. That was gruesome, though. Holy smokes, that was gruesome. What's going on, William Blitzberg for life? Will Dwayne be the best quarterback today? Well, right now we got Ben Roethlisberger in there. Want Lions to lay down a butt whooping and build some confidence moving forward, but I'm expecting a close game like the Bills game last week. Half of these players will get cut soon. 5 more players get cut Tuesday. I'm getting stuck watching the Cry Boys and Texans game. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Roethlisberger started tonight, and Coach said he just wants Ben to be Ben and check the box of playing in a stadium with Matt Canada as his new offensive coordinator. Also a chance to work with those young guys. Don't forget, after rookie minicamp, Ben invited all the rookies over for dinner. Now he's getting a chance to work with them in a game-like setting. Back upstairs.
That's Juju
All right,
Smith-Schuster in motion.
First down for the Steelers. Again, it's Najee Harris with nowhere
Here's
to go.
Najee Harris.
The block
He's going to get
broke down.
stopped.
And that is something you rarely see from Harris. You normally can spin away. Charles Harris was there. It is a -1 situation for Harris.
Yeah, just tough up front. They're not able to hold the point of attack. You see here, Ebron right there, as he loses penetration. Former Lion as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how excited, whether he's able to calm his emotions down playing against his former team.
Well, the offensive line got pretty much dominated on that
What's
play.
up,
And this
Sean
has been a
DeMary?
young physical group, but they're learning
Petty
on the fly,
Grimes?
a lot of them, and they're together for the first time
Christine?
in this preseason. 2nd and 11 after the 1 yard loss.
Yes,
for
Chris
Harris.
Wadman.
Once
Yep.
again, shotgun formation.
Appreciate
It's
that.
underneath to
That's James Washington.
Gets the legs going. It's a
Got
nice
it to the
healthy gain on that
25-yard
play.
line.
8
Going to bring up
yards.
3rd down.
They'll set up a 3rd down and short situation.
Just a simple out right here about Washington, just trying to get into manageable 3rd down situations. James Washington, he's in his 4th season right now. He's played in 45 games throughout the course of his career. He's looking to do more. He knows he wants more because he's in a
That
contract
was Tracy
year.
Walker, the
player who is in
tackler,
that
on
year,
James
they wanna have a big
Washington.
season so they can cash in.
Here is 3rd down
Well,
and
he's
3
certainly,
with 10 minutes
one
left in the
of,
first
4
quarter.
guys are going to rely on, but right now he is 4th on the pecking order. And so going into a contract year, obviously you want as many opportunities
Empty
as you can get.
backfield.
And here is Roethlisberger airing it out.
Roethlisberger throws. He got a man. That's Deontay Johnson. And that's a first down.
Okuda Defensively, that's 43 yards. That arm looked pretty good to me,
43-yard reception.
He sets it up, knows where he wants to
ball
go.
Is at the Detroit 32-yard line.
And is able to come down expecting contact. Nice job of concentration there by Deontay Johnson. And this is a guy last year, he had a breakout year in his second season. Last year, he led the team with 923 yards. Nice start here for this game.
Third-round pick back in 2019. And, of course, he had a lot of drops last year, led the NFL in drops, and he has made a big emphasis on holding on to things. Had a tennis machine he's been using for smaller objects, and he is really
Here's Roethlisberger throws. That's dropped by Najee Harris.
And he got hit. That was going nowhere, even if he did hang on. A.J. Parker was all over Harris. And now the defensive impact players for the Detroit Lions.
I do have to mute it real quick. Julian Alcawara, Romeo Okwara, Levi Onwuzurike, and Jeffrey Okudah are your impact players for the Detroit Lions. Hey, appreciate that, Michael.
Is a guy they
all right, here we go. We are back.
Out of Washington, so they're expecting good
shotgun
things from
formation.
him.
Juju Smith-Schuster in motion.
2nd and 10 now after the incompletion. Roethlisberger again in shotgun.
Roethlisberger throws. That's caught.
Spin away.
And that's Najee Harris.
And he gets about 7 yards on that play.
And Matt Canada fully expects to use Najee in the passing game. People forget he was a receiver before he got to Alabama, and this was something that he understands coverages, knows when to slow down versus man and zone. And you can see him coming out of the backfield. This is going to be something that they continue to use throughout this season.
Yeah,
here's third down and 3.
Not just the all-time Alabama leader in career with 57 touchdowns, averaging 6 yards per carry. He could break Franco Harris's record this year of 1,055 yards as a rookie running back. That
7
Franco
seconds left on the play clock. Got the snap off.
Quick hitter, and it goes to Juju
and that's Juju Smith-Schuster.
Gets some extra yards, and he's dragging some people with him.
And that's a first down.
Oruwariye out of Penn State. That's a gain of 12, and they move the chains one more time.
Another connection, Juju to Ben. And this is something that all of last year, everybody knew where the ball was going on third down. Similar situation here. Juju, nice job of picking up the first down. Last year, 97 catches. He's looking to build on what he did last year.
All right, so the Steelers now.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
As they move closer to the red zone here, Juju Smith-Schuster, you can see that big year he had with Antonio Brown at the 19-yard line.
Here's Najee Harris.
Weaving his way in and out, putting the head down.
Najee Harris inside the 10, down at about the 8-yard line.
That is a good, healthy gain as Tracy Walker finally came in and made that hit on Harris, but not before 6 yards.
And what I love about Najee, he's always falling forward, and there were a lot of.
Hey, Tone, I got him at 3 to 5 wins, so they can go. They can go 5. They can go 3. I got him between 3 to 5.
And they continue to gel. And nice job by the offensive line.
Yeah, and specifically
here
Kevin
is
Green,
second down and 4.
They call him a people mover like Dotson, and he did that on that play. And they need more physical play in the run game, no doubt.
Juju Smith-Schuster in motion.
Second down. Again,
here's Najee Harris going down behind the line of scrimmage, down at the 11.
Third-round pick just a few years ago for the Lions, and it was like a sandwich that was going on there. That's a loss of 3.
Yeah, anytime you get zoned down here in the red zone, that motion doesn't necessarily affect the play call right there. It leaves an extra defender. You can see 2 guys corralling right around.
Well, Nagy might be trash, so I can see it.
Jalen Reeves-Maybin, also a very good player, 4th-round pick back for the Lions in 2017. And he is.
All right, here we go. Third down and 7. Big time down for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Big athletic family, and he made a nice play there. So 2 negative runs tonight for Harris. Sets up 3rd and 7.
Roethlisberger looking, he throws, that's batted down. Oh no! And that's a touchdown!
One in the Steelers. 11-yard touchdown pass, 7-88.
That is Fairmouth.
The offensive line up front. You can see Ben stepping up, double pumps. And here he is right there for the big man, Fairmouth up top for the touchdown. Something that he's done in Penn State. He catches everything in the red zone. Nice job by him going up to get it for 6.
Yep, 2nd-round pick. And I still am amazed how Roethlisberger can go through that pump fake the way he does. It's amazing. He holds onto the ball.
All right, here we go.
And it has to give defensive fits. Those guys out there trying to figure out where that ball is going. Chris Boswell, who's won the starting job.
Boswell's kick is up, and it is good.
That's a 9-play, 82-yard drive.
7-0. Pittsburgh over the Detroit Lions. Not Pittsburgh at worst, probably 10-7. Yeah, I think their worst season would be 10-7. You still got Big Ben out there. But how's it going, Fire Ivy? Shay Solo says, Baby Gronk. Jared Taylor. Does anyone see Don Burr yet? Haven't seen him yet. Hit the like button, show some Troxel love, y'all. Hey, appreciate that, Greg. Christine says, please say hello to my son, Muhammad. Hey, what's going on, Muhammad? Dean? Shout out to you. Hey, good evening. Hey, good evening to you as well, Jared. What's up, Drake? Says I predict the same for the Saints, 10-7 or 9-8. I like Don Cool Dude. How is Najee Harris doing? He's doing pretty good. He had a couple good runs. He had a couple stops behind the line of scrimmage. You know, but he's playing pretty good.
Let's take a look at what Ben Roethlisberger's looking at. You can see him right here. He's looking for Freiermuth in the middle. He's not ready, so Ben, he has to hold it back. And here he is, just letting it up top.
Yeah, he got Tracy Walker to freeze there for a second. Freed him up and got that touchdown to Freiermuth.
83 yards in the touchdown, including a big pass to Deontay Johnson. That was the one that set up the play, moved the ball.
Hey, you're welcome,
Detroit
Chris.
And they did the best. 43 yards was that big one to Deontay Johnson. And so Boswell with the kick.
All right, here we go to the 5, to the 10, to the 5, nope, to the 14.
That's a beautiful play right there by the Steelers on special teams. That's only a return of 8 yards. Arthur Millette, who is trying to make this
got that tackle
team in the slot guy, but he's very good on special teams as well.
It's going to be at the 13-yard line.
Your thoughts about where you're watching on SNU Proud. That's Steelers Nation Unite. And we will continue to look and find out. There are people from all over the world, Charlie, as you know, who are watching the Steelers. They always do. And the Lions here tonight. So if you're watching, let us know. All you have to do is hashtag SR.
All right, here we go. 6:07 left in the first quarter.
Go along. Tim Boyle remains in the game at quarterback now for the Lions. No Jared Goff.
That's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Hey, appreciate that, Daniel Martinez.
Brown, his brother, Equanimous.
That was a 4-yard gain.
The Packers. That's only 4 yards on that play.
The Lions had the matchup. They won it right there. Alex Highsmith.
What's up, Stanley?
Just need a better throw to lead him right out in front. If they can do that, they'll pick, instead of picking up 4.
Hey, you're welcome, Stanley.
7, 8, 9.
St. Brown.
Hey, you're welcome, Michael. Says I'm liking what you're doing. Thank you. You're welcome.
2021 4th-round pick for Detroit.
Here's Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion.
A whole new era here without Matthew Stafford, who's been here forever, holds just about every passing record. He's now with the Rams.
Throws, that's going to be incomplete.
Away from the intended receiver there, it's Brashard Perriman.
That's Brashard Perriman.
And how about that deal? Were you surprised, Charlie? Because Goff had such a great start to his career, and then all of a sudden things changed radically, and Stafford was looking to go to a place where he could win.
From Texas.
That's a pretty big trade.
I don't want to see any injuries, period. I want a nice, healthy, competitive. Hey, absolutely. That's all facts.
Throughout the league, but the Rams, they felt
What's up,
comfortable
Blake
where
Jones?
they are. The Lions, they truly feel comfortable with Jared Goff leading this offense.
All right, it's a 3rd and 6. This is where the Steelers like to get off the field. Number
Here's
8 is Melvin
3rd down
Ingram,
and 6.
the newcomer who has Pro Bowl on his resume. This ball is batted down.
And that is batted down, incomplete.
Looks like Tyson Alualu, I believe, got his hand on it. And that's
Brings
the kind
up
of play
fourth
that you
down.
expect from a guy big time in the middle.
That's what you want right there, Tyson. Yes, he bats the ball down, but the pressure started by Big
Benjamin
Cam
says, "Let's
Hayward
go
up
Steelers."
front, beating his man one-on-one. That's something that
Blake
they
says
wanted
hi.
to see
Amber,
without
how's
the
it
blitz.
going? Says
Cam has
Steelers game
continued
from
to do
North
it
Carolina,
at a
but
high
listening, doing DoorDash
All right,
in
Ray
Virginia.
McLeod back.
Hey, shout out to
Steelers, get off
DoorDash.
the
Shout
field.
out
That's
to
what you
you,
wanna do.
Amber. And shout out to North Carolina
Jack Fox, who is their
and in
Pro Bowl
Virginia.
punter from a year ago. He was undrafted in 2019, but he put up some nice numbers last year. And he is the man. And this one is going to be
All right, here
returned
we go.
by Ray McLeod, who makes a man.
Ray
miss
McLeod
down
got it to the
sidelines, but it's
40,
been trailed on the
down
play
about the
and
43-yard
taken
line.
down on a nice bit of special
Man's
teams work by
electric
CJ
when
Moore.
receiving
We'll
those
take a break. When we
kicks.
come back,
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. It is 7-0 Pittsburgh, with Pittsburgh having the ball at the 42-yard line. Deshaun says, I hope they can figure out TJ Watt contract. Hey, absolutely. I'm late to the party. How did the Steelers score? It was actually a good play. Ben Roethlisberger kind of pump faked it, caught Tracy Walker frozen a little bit, and then once he got him frozen, he threw that and caught the touchdown by Freiermuth. Glad to hear Pittsburgh has some good depth this year. Absolutely. What's up, Matt W? Anyone knows where to watch the game? I am watching it in Detroit on NFL Network. What's up, John Perkins? T Reacted says, bro, Tim Boyle is terrible. Hey, he is just terrible. He ain't terrible, he's terrible. When I went to go see him in training camp, he showed a lot of goodness in it. You know, but I didn't see the touch. Now I'm seeing a little bit of touch, but I'm not seeing the accuracy that he was showing at training camp. I like Blau more. Yeah, David Blau's been performing pretty good. He didn't have a good training camp that the day I went, August 6th. But when the game matters, he actually has been performing real good. And that's where, you know, it's against opponents. You want your guys to play well against real opponents. What's up, Dalton? Miles says, are you doing the Broncos? I won't be able to do it tonight. I am going to be making up the Broncos game. I'm going to let all the Broncos fans pick a game that they want. And, you know, during the regular season, and I'll make it up for them. Same thing with the Seattle Seahawks.
nice scoring drive the last time, culminated with the touchdown pass from Roethlisberger.
But I got to use that 10 o'clock game. I got some things I got to work on my setup.
To get some time last week.
So I'm ready to rock and roll on a new setup for week 1.
But he's going to get some work tonight. It's good to see.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Steps up. Myers
throws. That's Najee Harris. And he gets loose. Najee to the 30, to the 20. Got it down near the 10-yard line. That's a 46-yard run by Najee Harris.
And when you come back, nothing's downfield. He realizes one-on-one on the underneath. Finds Harris, and here he is. This is what he does beautifully. He sets up the block, turning the 5-yard catch into a 46-yarder. This is exactly what this offense needed. And
that tackle was by Jelani Tavai, a shoelace tackle.
Breaking some ankles along the way there. Anthony McFarland comes to the game now. Harris on the night, 2 receptions, 53 yards. That's a component.
All right, ball is at the 12.
Definitely employed.
Here is McFarland.
He is thrown back rather quickly by Will Harris, who was there 3 yards.
What's up, Dwight?
McFarland had a good game last week. And it's a very crowded
Steelers
backfield.
are
Again,
just built different.
Charlie,
Hey, that's all facts.
He's going to be a 3-down guy. I wonder how many backs they'll
They
keep.
know what
And
wins
it's gonna be
football
interesting to see
games.
the pecking order
You know,
right
they
now.
had how
Anthony
many Super
McFarland,
Bowls
he knows
to
that
their
he has a
name?
connection with offensive coordinator Matt Canada from his
You know, they
Maryland
know they
days.
got to run
And
the
now here
football.
he
They
is
know
part of
they
that
got to
rotation
stop that
as he
run. They
bumped
know they
himself
got to
up
play
the depth
sound
chart
defense
with the
and
absence of
disciplined
Benny Snell
football.
missing time during training camp.
Dan Moore is at right tackle, replacing Zach
You know, and that's
Tanner.
the keys to my
He's a guy
game
who's
of
had a good
any
camp at
team.
Left tackle, they moved him over now.
The
Ben
team that
Roethlisberger
does
doesn't
that
like what he sees, so he's going
is going to put
timeout.
themselves
But
in a
Dan Moore's
good
been
position.
story in this
Timeout Pittsburgh.
preseason. There is number 22.
That's their first charge timeout with 3:44, second and 7.
We saw him in Alabama. That's why he was the number 1 pick of the Steelers.
Ball's at the Detroit 9-yard line, so 9 yards for
The
Pater.
record down there previously was
For
Derrn
the
Henry, and he broke
Pittsburgh
that when he was in
Steelers.
Alabama. Now it's time for the Ticketmaster Fan Cam. And Charlie, it's good to see.
All right, do have to mute it real quick as they go to copywritten music. Your hat is see-through? Yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. It don't like yellow, I guess. But what's going on, Ace?
Just so
All right, here we go. Second and 7.
All right, second
Ball
and
at the
7 now
9-yard
from
line. Ben Roethlisberger
the 8.5-yard
in
line.
at
Steelers
quarterback,
up by
under
7
center.
on an
Najee
11-yard
Harris.
touchdown pass.
Single back formation. Got
Harris is back in the game.
Johnson
Deontay
in motion.
Johnson.
Got the
Nice
handoff.
defense
Loses the
there.
ball.
There.
Got it
Jalen
back.
Reeves-Maybin, he's been active. That's a no
Deontay Johnson.
Boy, very well diagnosed by
Recovered his own fumble.
Reeves-Maybin.
beautifully played by the Lions right there. Steelers thought they may be able to quick count them real.
About a
be able to get that
half a
play
yard
off, and
gain
unfortunately
on that
didn't have a
play.
Nice job defensively by the Lions bringing down Johnson.
Reeves-Maybin is one of those guys, 4th-round pick originally.
What's up,
and as
Eddie
I
Van
said,
Trollen?
You know, another guy
want
wants
a
to earn his
see-through
way
hat.
through special teams. He's a very good special teams player, and now he's turned out to be somebody who can help
Hey,
them.
y'all can get
now
that.
They have Najee Harris.
Welcome
split
back,
out to
Jay
the
Miller.
right. Empty backfield for Roethlisberger.
All right, here we
Third
go.
down.
3rd down and
Steelers
6.
looking for more, leading
Roethlisberger
7-0.
looks,
You can
throws,
make it 14-0
and that
if the
is
point
caught.
answer is good. Again.
And that's fire move.
I don't drop anything. 2 for 2 in the red zone.
He is back, and this is why he
All
was
right,
very
that's Fryer
confident. He
Move's
said, "I never dropped a
second
pass
touchdown
in the
of
red
this
zone."
ball game. Puts
At
them
Penn
up
State,
by
Ben
13-0.
holds on to the pass at the last minute and was able to deliver a high outside ball. Fryermuth able to connect.
Boy, that's great body control, too. He had to twist around to make the play. He's very confident about when he gets in that red zone.
And they work on that play every day in practice. So
All right, here we go. Here comes Boswell with the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is
Last 2
good.
possessions have resulted in 2 touchdowns. It's the same combination.
All righty. Steelers is all over in this ball game. Blazed Radio. What's going on? Says waving his terrible towel. Here we go. Steelers, here we go. What's up, Brandy? Brandon Odia says, I can't see. That's the most beautiful towel I've ever seen. Hey, absolutely. Who scored for the Steelers? That is Freiermuth again. That is his second touchdown in this ball game. I think Freiermuth might even unseat Eric Ebron. What's going on, Living Loud with Andy? Steelers on fire. Rookie's looking great out there. What's up, Football Freak? Says, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Hey, absolutely. It's me and you against the world, baby, says Greg. So I do have to mute it on copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume game audio. Brandy says, I'm trying. I'm a huge Steelers fan, and I can't get it on my TV. I'm going to cry. I am watching it on NFL Network. If you're in Pittsburgh, it's on CBS. On
last week in Philly, and he said Brandon Graham gave him a
CBS
welcome to the NFL, if you remember that holding penalty on him.
What's up,
but
Benjamin?
Making much improvements tonight. His locker room on the south side at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex is next to Ben Roethlisberger.
How's the NFL
he
subscription?
Said he took over Vance McDonald's and is picking
It's good.
Ben's brain as much as he can. Back upstairs to you, Bob.
All right, Missy, thanks. That's great insight there. You know, he owns career
Freiermuth,
Penn State
two
record
receptions for
touchdowns
19
by
yards
tight
and 2
end, one more
touchdowns.
than Micah Sickey, and he was Mr. Automatic. And here's a return, and Detroit's going to have 21-yarder.
And that's Jennings.
But here's the thing, Charlie. When he was in
Got
high
it
school,
to
he
the
was a
22-yard line.
four-time winner of double. He's a guy who knows how to use his body, and you saw that on that last touchdown.
Yes, it is. And you can see he was down there smiling with tight ends coach.
What's up,
new tight ends
David?
coach Alfredo
David Wine
Roberts.
in the building
But
says, you
he
know
can
I'm
now
trolling
work
on
that
this
combination
stream.
with Eric
Hashtag
Ebron.
here we
That's
go.
gonna be a
Hey, I
deadly
got my here we
combination
go.
in the red zone.
Hey, come on now. I
Freiermuth
got
has
my
done nothing but
Steelers
convince
stuff.
Coach Tomlin that he can add more
You
to
know,
his
this
plate,
is home
and Mike
team.
Tomlin's allowing him that
Home
opportunity.
team versus the team that they replaced, the home team, when they blacked us out.
Joe Schobert, 45 defensively, along with 55. Devin Bush.
Got to watch a lot of Jerome Bettis, man.
And he
Troy
forced havoc
Polamalu. That
in
was
the
some
backfield.
great years.
Alex Highsmith
David
has been
Wine
on
with
a
the
mission
$2
in this
Super
training
Chats.
camp,
This hashtag, here
trying
we
to
go.
make people relax. You lost Bud Dupree, but you got me.
And the thing I
Absolutely.
love
You
about
can
the
see right here,
Pittsburgh
flag,
Steelers,
flag that was
every
thrown
time
there,
they
Bob,
won a
because the
Super
running back was
Bowl,
not looking at it,
they've had
and he did.
multiple
So you make it
players
intentional grounding right
that
here.
was born
Good call.
or
We'll
went
see.
to a Michigan-based
But man, the
college.
pressure, he's been consistent with that pressure off the edge. And when T.J. Watt gets back
So,
in there,
Pittsburgh knows,
pretty
hey,
good combination once again.
And this
if
is
you
what
want some
is
dogs,
pressure
go-
up front
come to
without
Detroit,
having to
get
blitz.
some
The
dogs.
Steelers are doing that thus far.
some low-down dirty dogs, as Noble Sports would say.
Our officiating crew checking it out. Here comes the call.
Haven't heard nothing about the contract yet.
Offense number 12. Threw the ball in the area, not occupied by an eligible
All right, that's
receiver. That penalty is
that's
foul.
Tim Boyle.
Down.
Intentional
Second
grounding,
down.
lost the downs.
Good call by you, Charlie. You saw it. John Hussey.
10-yard penalty.
Intentional grounding. Check it out.
If you watch the running back, he's blocking, engaged.
Oh,
He's not
my
even out. And right there, he's throwing the ball away. Referee's looking right at
Hey,
him.
I said, you know, if it gets way out of hand, I'm going to have to make Simba
Which is the
a
correct
Steelers fan.
By the way, Anthony McFarland down below is on the trainer's team.
I'm gonna have to
We're
make
looking at
Simba
his
a
ankle,
Steelers
it looks
fan.
like. He was in the game briefly. Last play was 4 plays.
David Wine says, go
drive
blue.
was
Hey,
4 plays,
absolutely.
58 yards, only 2:15, an 8-yard pass to Freiermuth. So back-to-back possessions.
Here
back-to-back
is second down and
touchdowns.
20.
As Detroit now backed up, 2nd and 20 after the intentional grounding because of Alex Highsmith. And here he comes again. This time pop down the field and a
Boyle.
good throw.
Oh,
Ball
that's
goes
Amon-Ra
incomplete.
St.
Once
Brown
again, it's
dropping
Amon-Ra
that
St. Brown.
pass.
And he had a little step on his defender, but the ball just didn't complete.
He felt Minka Fitzpatrick right there coming out, realized that they were going to be a collision. And when you're a receiver, either way,
Hey,
the ball is going to
I
be
was a
contact.
receiver.
If you drop it,
I
it's gonna
didn't
be
care
contact
about
as
no
well.
hits.
So
You want to
that's
hit
what
me?
he
Go
wished
try
he
it.
had back.
Go try,
It was
because I'm
right
going
there
to
to throw, so
probably
that was
put
it.
you on the
Got his hands on
ground.
it. So now the defense can dig in. Boyle is
There's
2
no
of 8 for
excuses.
14 yards
If it's
here.
in your hands,
3rd and
that's your
20.
job to
An
catch it.
offensive coordinator's nightmare.
All right, third
especially
down
against an
and
active
20.
defense. And now we get another false start against Detroit, it appears.
False start. Offense number 80. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's Derrn
Oh,
Fells,
my
the big tight
God.
end.
All right, another false start. Add another 5 yards.
Working
Backwards.
hard now right here. It's surprising because most preseason games, not a lot of energy. But right now, the fans in this stadium right now, they haven't been here in a while, and they're trying to get this defense going.
You could
I don't
get
know if that played a factor in it,
Game
but I
Pass.
credit the crowd.
Yeah, I
That's
would
plus
too.
1.
It's great to hear them. 3rd and 25. Detroit just says, we'll run it. We got another flag on the play. That's Jefferson.
All
who
right,
gets
that is Jamar Jefferson
minimal yardage
and
considering
another
what they needed. And we
flag.
got another flag on the play. Devin Bush was
What's up,
there
John
in coverage
Lee?
to make that tackle.
Holding. Offense number 80. Pittsburgh has elected to decline that penalty. 4th down.
All right, that's
Back-to-back
4th
penalties on
down.
Darren Fells, the
Darren
veteran who's
Fells.
been around for a long time. T.J. Hawkinson is going to be their star tight end, and Look for him to have a wonderful year this year. He's gotten better and better each and every year.
Yes, he has. And this is now that the Lions are backed up, they're going to force the punt. They're going to see if Ray McCloud can take one back, allowing Danny Smith to set up a return here. I don't anticipate Ben Roethlisberger coming in. I expect to see Mason Rudolph coming and finishing off this.
All right, here we go.
That's the case. Pretty good night for Ben Roethlisberger. 8 of 10, 137.
Comes Jack Fox with the punt. Appreciate that ATK dog mentality.
As it pushes back.
Love that name.
Inside the
Ray
20,
McCloud near the 30, down at the 27.
On that return, but not before a 66-yard punt there. C.J. Moore in coverage for the Lions on special teams, but that's why that guy was a Pro Bowler for Detroit
What's up,
last year
Jesus?
out of Rice. Jack Fox. Mason Rudolph does come into the game. And good
What's
job
up,
by
Phyllis
Ben
Miles?
Roethlisberger in the offense tonight, especially in that passing game. There wasn't much in the run game.
What's going on,
Harris
Sup?
only had 4 carries for 10 yards in the rushing game. But the running game set up the pass game.
All right, here we go. Mason Rudolph in at quarterback.
What he was about. 8 of 10 you just mentioned there. 158.3. He finishes this game with the perfect passer rating. So I think he's ready to go for week 1 against Buffalo.
And it looks like
all right, Ben Roethlisberger is done for this ball game.
That week 1 opener here on KDKA against the Bills, and McFarland was
all
on
right,
that
here we
table,
go.
but
Here
Bengals
is the
apparently
handoff.
fine
That
up the middle,
is
not much
McFarland.
room there as the Lions
gain of a
take
couple
care of
on that play.
Julian Okwara was one of the guys there, along with A.J. Parker. Okwara out of Notre Dame was a 3rd-round pick this year. His brother, Romeo, signed a big contract. 3 years, $39 million this year. Also out of Notre Dame. Those guys are doing pretty well.
What's up, Trevin?
They do. And Notre Dame, they're producing. I mean, to think about
hey,
that we'll talk about as this
hey,
game goes
I'm
on.
not
He
a
was
fan
playing
of
in front
Rudolph.
4
Like,
draft
he can
picks,
go.
And that's why he went undrafted out of Notre Dame.
He
So
can
we'll
go.
get to him, I'm sure, in the second half.
What's up, Barb? Hey, absolutely.
Right, so
Hashtag here we go.
Now. Mason Rudolph flings it to McFarland. He has some
There's
downfield
McFarland.
blocking.
And
Derrn
McFarland got a first down, down at the 40.
There, and that's a gain of 12 yards before Tyve makes the stop.
Jesus says, what's up, brother? What's going on? Let's go, Steelers.
Nice play.
Hey, absolutely.
Right out in front. He was able to have a blocker. I think that was Derek Watt, if I'm not mistaken, out in front.
And we haven't seen Watt too much. I know
Oh, he
people
needs to
are
stay in.
anxious to
Says
find out what he can
Smoothie
do in the
making
game,
king.
you know, at the goal line, that sort of thing. But that's a good indication what he can do in that open field.
In talking to Matt Canada, he expects to use Derek Watt a lot more in multiple formations.
I got
so
Juju
it's a
Smith-Schuster in
10.
motion.
Rudolph, little play action.
Play action.
flat
Juju
goes
Smith-Schuster with the
makes a move
reception.
to the inside there, and he's going to get a nice
Got a
pickup
good
about
gain
8
on that
yards.
ball near midfield at the
Harris was
49-yard
there.
line.
Very good play by Smith-Schuster, who's become that possession
And we
guy.
got
He's
30
kind of a
seconds
victim of his
left
own
in this
success because
first
the Steelers
quarter.
like him in that role. He wants to get more on the outside.
He's itching
What's up,
to get
Melly Mel?
outside
Says,
right
what's
now,
up?
but,
Let's
you know,
go,
in the same
Steelers.
Claypool, he's not playing tonight, but when you add him
Yes,
to that
keep
element,
my
that's gonna
sheep,
free
says
Juju
Michael
up
Johnson.
in the middle, one-on-one, working that slot, something that he's really good
I'm
at
both,
up until this
Vincent.
point, but he
I'm
wants to
both.
go
I
back
love
to
the
his game, and
Steelers
he
and I
wants
love
to
the
figure out
Lions. I
how
was
to get
born and
outside.
raised
I don't
here
know
in
if that's gonna
Detroit.
happen as much this year,
And
but they know they have
they
him
used
count on
to
if that's the
cut
case.
out our games
All right,
because we
first
were so
quarter is
crappy.
going to
Well, we still
end,
are, but
and it's been
they
a
at
good
least
one for
gave
the
us
Steelers
football
and the
back.
first team, especially
And
that-
they used to play the Steelers game in conjunction with what do you call it? So really on this channel, I try to do a lot of Steelers games and Cardinal games. But I stream about 5 games a week during the regular season. So I'll do Thursday night football. I'll do 3 games on Sunday. On Sunday, I try to focus in on Steelers and Cardinals games. And then on Monday, I do Monday Night Football. And then I also do, depending on the channel it's on, I sometimes do college football as well. So as long as the NFL, or as long as college is on a couple of channels that I like, then I will do some college footballs. But we have 130 games. That was including the Hall of Fame game on through. And what do you call it? Like, they call me Troxberg because that wild card weekend, Troxberg was born. I was so mad about that game. I called out Mike Tomlin. I called out everybody. Ben Roethlisberger. I called out everybody. I was mad. Hence the name Troxberg came into became born. I was like, Mike Tomlin, you're next. Man, hey, you guys want a good laugh? Go watch that wild card game, Steelers versus Cleveland Browns. At the second half, I literally said, I'm going to treat this like the Steelers are the Detroit Lions. Like, I was so mad. Troxel for life. I mean, it was... it was funny, though. Like, now that I have all my playoffs and anger and all that out of the way, you know, I sit back and watch it sometimes, and I'm just like, man, that was classic. I mean, I had the whole
second quarter action. Bob Pompiani,
Bill Cowher lip and everything. I was like,
Steelers built up a 14-0 lead. 2 touchdown passes from Roethlisberger.
Here's
to
Juju
Freiermuth,
Smith-Schuster.
On a quick hitter.
He's going to lose about a yard, maybe two.
On that play. Parker's been very busy for Detroit. And now let's check out some of the Twitter reaction we got. And we asked you to use the hashtag SNU Proud. And we got Dublin, Ireland, Rooney Country there by Tom McCormick.
All right.
Good to see that.
Right,
from Tom,
Dublin,
who's watching.
Ireland.
Post your pictures.
Rocking
We'll
the
get them
black
on there.
and
But,
gold.
man, it's unbelievable how many people from around the globe tune in to Steelers football. We appreciate that, Tom.
All right, here is third down
Third
and
four
four.
now for Rudolph. First team line is in there. Dan Moore is in at right tackle.
Rudolph throws. That's caught. That's Eric Ebron.
Ebron is there. And he gets first down yardage. That's a gain of 14 yards on a nice pass by Rudolph.
You see Rudolph, understand he's protected right there, just waiting for it.
That's how I go through every season with the Browns.
Top of his route. Nice throw for an easy completion. And that right there is 9 straight completions for the Steelers quarterback up until this point. 9 straight completions, 130 yards.
Pretty good production. That was a nice block, too, by Dan Moore, who, as I just said, was at right tackle. He's been moving around.
All right, here we go.
Right.
First down and 10.
Drafted,
ball at the 39. Rudolph throws. That's caught. That's Balaj.
Gets first down yardage. Still working.
And he gains a couple extra yards. Got it down to the 25.
14 more
First
yards
down.
Steelers.
Steelers.
People realize who Kalen Balaj is. He's new to this roster right here. He's a 4th-year guy out of Arizona State.
The boys ain't looking so good right now.
Experience. He has 201 carries on his career. He played with the Jets and Chargers last year.
I'm a Steelers fan.
So it's going to be interesting to
I'm a
see
Steelers
how he
fan. The
unfolds.
Browns
He's
are
looking
tough.
to put his name into the hat
they've been drafting really, really good.
He's trying to make a stance right now.
That's the team in the division that scares me.
First and 10. Rudolph a quarterback. Washington in motion. And the handoff goes to Balaj once
Here's
again.
Kellen Balaj. Got it near the 20. Going to be down about the 21, 22-yard line.
Julian Alquara was there once again to make the play.
You can see
love the stream. Trucks, go Steelers. I appreciate that secret underdog.
I'm curious to see how Matt Canada calls his offense right here. But when you hit that
I was mad also, bro.
Like to take shots at the end zone, so
try being super mad and not being able to curse.
Try to take a shot at the end zone.
Rudolph, for his part, is 5 for 5 so far, 46 yards. Now, he hasn't cashed in any points in this preseason, but he's been very efficient.
Because I don't curse on this channel,
and tonight,
and
so
don't like cursing in the chat either.
Haskins has done a lot of work in the second
but,
half. Once again,
yeah, I was mad.
Behind Trey Turner.
All right, Kalen Balaj got a couple yards on that play.
Mason Rudolph, he's had a nice camp up until this point, but everybody got excited about off-season edition of Dwayne Haskins.
Going on gaming with Matt says Steelers.
And Haskins had a
Melly
strong
says forget the Browns.
Preseason games right now, but when you look how the rotation
as a Lions fan, I do have a lot of respect for the Browns, but
right now, so that
hey,
let us know that he
go
has
Steelers too. You know, come on now.
Steelers tonight 5 for 6 on third downs. Coaches will take that every single day of the
Jerome
week.
Bettis
will try to improve that.
Got his what do you call it?
Hall of Fame game
his last Super Bowl in Detroit. So
instead, they're going to go for the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster's on the receiving end.
And that's Juju Smith-Schuster dropping that pass in the end zone. Brings up fourth down.
I believe it was Will Harris back there, but they were trying to get 6 points on this play.
Why didn't I put my life saving on the Steelers to win this game? Hey, Elijah, you would probably won a lot.
Foot went out before he was able to get his hands on the ball.
You probably would have won a lot, brother.
You have to credit.
Yeah. Jeff O.
Hashtag one proud, but hey, I call it spade a spade.
Yeah, he's been very good in his short career.
All right, here is Boswell with an easy 35-yard attempt.
By Chris Boswell, and this one is
and
up
Mr.
and
Reliable,
through.
good
So
for
straight
3.
possessions.
All right, it is 17-0 with 11:26. That was an awesome run for the bus. Hey, absolutely. Balaj is from ASU, baby. What's your thoughts on Harris? Hey, Najee Harris is a beast. He is a beast. Hey. Give him that food. What does former wrestler Ryback say? Feed me more. Feed me more Najee Harris because, hey, that man's a beast. Balaja bear hug. I have a helmet from Juju signed. Hey, that's what's up. He busts through guys 2 times his size for Kellen Balaj. Let's go Steelers. Put on my Steelers flag today here in Cowboys country. Hey, Sherry, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I love your support in 2 teams, brother. You better draft baby Gronk, 2 touchdowns in the first preseason game. Hey, absolutely. All right, we're about to resume the audio here very shortly.
There's Mike Tomlin.
All right, here we go. We are back. Brandy Lewis says insert Bears jokes
Still only
here.
49 years old. He's been here a long time. Coach of the year back in 2008. Ranks 21st.
Hey, I'm a
of
Lions
NFL
fan. I
head coach
can't really
all-time
joke
wins list.
around.
Carroll. Cowher is ranked
We haven't won the
20th.
NFC North
Tomlin
since the
needs 5 to
NFC
pass
North
him.
was born.
And here is a return by Javon Leake, and he's going nowhere.
And
Nice
that is
play there.
Leake.
Special teams by the
There's a
Steelers.
flag on the
19
play.
yards on that one, and Trey Norwood was back.
Holding.
We got a flag
Receiving team, number 47.
and holding.
Half the distance to the goal. Detroit keeps the ball. First down.
Nice open field tackle there by Norwood.
What's going on, 32 low key? Says, yes, sir. Black and yellow, baby.
On this roster, he realizes he can't play over Mika Fitzpatrick. He's going to have to make a splash play on the special teams. He's starting off good right now. But it was set up, and I'm not sure if it was.
How's the O-line
Shakur
looking for the
Brown
Steelers,
or
Trox?
was it, Caleb
Hey,
Balaj.
they've
We
been
have
holding
229s
their
that are
own.
here, but they forced a penalty in that situation.
Yes, starters still on the field at this time, and that includes Joe.
They are
Schobert
definitely
in the middle
holding
of the
their
field,
own.
number 45. Detroit
Quintez
hasn't done
Cephas
much
is in
offensively
motion.
tonight. It's been the Steelers. with
Single
3
back.
nice
Here's the
drives
handoff,
right
and
off
he
the
gets
bat.
blown
Melvin Ingram
up.
says hello to the ball carrier, and he was
And it's
going
gonna be
nowhere on
down
that
about
one.
the
It was
1 yard
Dietrich
line.
Mills, loss of 3 yards, and number 8 feeling pretty great on that one.
And this
That
was
is
a great
Mills, the ball
addition
carrier.
by the Steelers. Kevin Colbert bringing in Melvin Ingram. He's 9 seasons in this league, and he's been dominating the run game in training camp. If you're unfamiliar with who he is, he spent 2020. He was injured, but played 28 pressures in just 7 games. But prior to that, in 2019, he had 7 sacks. So if he can do that as part of the rotation,
That's Melvin
it'd be good to
Ingram.
It certainly would, and boy, he dominated the tight end there.
And
Elise
that
Mack. He was trying to block
is
him. The flag goes in.
Mills
late
again.
in
There's a
that
flag
play,
on the
but,
play.
You talk about depth. Kevin Colbert and company have done a good job of adding on to positions of need depth-wise. And another holding
That's
call coming up
holding.
here.
See who the hold's on?
Holding. Offense, number 80. Penalty is declined. Third down.
That's his third penalty. Derrn Fells had a false start. He flinched, and now back-to-back
That's
holding
Derrn
calls.
Fells.
That's tough right there, especially when you're back.
I'm going to start calling him Derrn
Somebody
Fails.
like a Melvin Ingram, he's going to tee off because he realizes it's passed down, and he's going to fly to the quarterback. He looks over at Highsmith. He probably wink and say, I'll meet you at the quarterback.
3rd and 10 now for the Lions.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
Tim Boyle now. Here comes Alex.
Tim Boyle
Highsmith
throws.
around.
That's
He dumps
caught.
it off, and he gets pretty good yardage.
That
In fact, he gets
is
first
Derrn
down
Fells.
yardage with Joe Schobert on Derrn Fells, who committed those penalties. Lots of pressure. Boyle got it out quick, and they get a first
Got a
down.
first
as a result.
down.
See Boyle, he's feeling the pressure. He slides to his right. He's able to find his receiver. Thinking, okay, shorter the sticks, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to get tackled, and unfortunately, he was able to drag the defender for a first down.
And that was Schobert, who's a pretty sure tackler. You don't want it that far down the field, but a good play there by Boyle to get it out
All
quickly.
right, here we
He
go.
felt the pressure.
First down and
Boy,
10.
You watch Highsmith every single down, and he is a really difficult handle for anyone on that offensive line or tight ends or whomever. Here he comes
There's
again.
Tim Boyle
Pressure.
throws.
Boyle delivers, and because of the pressure,
That's incomplete.
ball is incomplete.
Both Melvin Ingram and Alex Highsmith right there. And you're talking about Alex Highsmith from a year ago when Bud Dupree was left injured late in the season. He picked up his play. And now going from year 1 to year two, the Steelers are
All
looking
right,
for him
you are
to
gone.
solidify the position because they know opposite T.J. Watt at this point, they need somebody consistent. And right now they have 2 guys in Melvin Ingram and Alex Highsmith.
Highsmith was a 3rd-round pick last year, a walk-on with the 49ers at Charlotte. He walked on.
All
and
right,
now
here
look
we
at
go.
him. You talk about a guy who has been terrific in terms
There's
of
a
developing.
handoff.
And he trails the play there. Takes part in
Got
the
it
tackle
to
on
the
Dietrich
24-yard
Mills.
line.
Bush along with Highsmith there, gain of 7 yards. But that's a pretty good compliment to a guy who was a walk-on in college.
Yes, it is. You can see him closing down from the backside. Last year, Alex Highsmith, he finished with 48 tackles. He did have 2 sacks.
We wish Death you. That's an easy way, what do you call it, to get a person banned from the channel.
Alex Highsmith has solidified his starting position.
Detroit's 1 of 3 on 3rd down so far in this game. They converted one on this one.
They don't understand Detroiters.
Looking to tee off here and do something.
You know, you come to Detroit, you might not come out.
Here tonight. Boyle has his man, and it's good for first down yardage. That's Quintez Cephas.
All right, that's down at the 29-yard line. Quintez Cephas.
Cephas is out of Wisconsin and a 5th-round pick last year.
Playing the sticks right here, he had to respect any other route because he led beautifully with this vertical release, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to close. It picks up an easy first down.
Steeler fan all day, every day, but they don't exist without the rest.
Is out of this game. He has a right ankle injury, so he will not be on the field anymore. He made a nice special teams tackle earlier in this game.
I don't do baseball. I haven't tried it yet. That is in the possibility realms.
Dietrich Mills, just a couple of yards there before the Steelers get him. Gain of officially 3, it looks like. Depending on where they mark it.
And you mentioned Arthur Millette right there. He's an undrafted guy out of Memphis. He plays all positions, and he has experience with the Jets. He's battling James Pierre for that nickel slot right there.
The second and
injury,
8.
if James Pierre continues to develop in that manner, that's going to give him that
Ball's
edge
at
and
the
be part of that
31-yard
starting
line.
nickel unit whenever teams now bring their 4 and 5 receiver packages in.
A lot of discussion this week, Charlie, and I want to get your take on the green dot. For those of you who don't know, defensive player, only one can have the green dot. We'll talk about that.
All right,
in a
here's
second.
Boyle throws. That is
open.
caught.
Pierre
And that is across the
play.
50,
We have a
down
penalty
inside
flag
the
down. It's
45. Rashard Perriman.
Who's been with
But
his
there's a
16th
flag on the
now.
play.
Detroit, 25 yards if it stands.
It looks like it may be offensive pass interference right here.
Pass interference. Offense, number 19. 10-yard penalty is enforced from the previous spot.
Oh my God!
Charlie on the spot with that one again. It happened right as he
When you
pushed
see,
away from Pierre.
Yeah, when you
Correction,
see
second
that release and that much separation, you're like, wait a minute, something happened right there. And you can see just an extension of the arm created that separation. Penalty for the Lions.
And Boyle doesn't seem to like it. They may look at it as a little ticky-tacky, but so far Detroit has committed 5 penalties.
That is
Derrn
it's
Fells.
totally in the
just
rule
won tonight
books.
for 5 yards.
You
So that's
extend that
also,
arm,
you know, big thing that Mike
that's a
Tomlin likes to
flag
harp on.
every single time.
Don't make
So
those
Boyle,
kind of
stop.
mistakes.
I think when you look back and you mentioned about the green dot, Joe Schobert, Mike Tomlin.
Oh,
was
I
quick
didn't
to
like
say
that
he'll
one.
have
No,
the
you
green
should
dot,
be
and
not
that's
liking
based
your
off his
receiver.
experience, and he wants to work
That does stupid
hand in
stuff
hand
like
with
that.
Devin Bush.
All right, we got
Play
a.
clock expired there. I don't know if that was the situation.
First,
Timeout.
charge timeout.
All right, Detroit with the
It
timeout.
was running down, and they weren't ready to get that play on, so they take a timeout.
7:07.
The first of the night for
Hey,
them.
he turned 7:07 upside down.
And anytime
Even
you
the
have a
clock
late
is laughing.
substitution, that's what happens there. And you can see Girio right there, the linebacker coach.
Oh,
You can see
this
talking
is going to be a
Joe Schobert.
long
And Schobert,
Lions
his
season.
sixth season right now. He played 4
Like
with the
I
Browns,
said,
1 with the
3 to
Jaguars.
5 wins
And
at
man,
most.
He's only missed 3 games in his career. So when you talk about consistency, that's
What's
what
up,
Mike
Love and
Tomlin
Freedom?
wanted to bring to this defense, and that's why
Hey.
Joe Schobert is on this team.
And a lot of that may have to
It's
do with
the
the fact
Detroit
they don't want to put a
Simbas.
lot on Devin Bush's play. He's coming back from an ACL
It is
surgery.
the
He's got a lot to
Detroit
try to
Simbas.
work through. Once again, if you have an interesting comment about where you're watching this game from, let us know on hashtag SNUProud. That's Steelers Nation Unite. I'm sure we're getting a lot of people from all over the world watching this one tonight. We're glad you're with us here
All right,
tonight.
Cephas is in motion.
2nd and 18. Up the middle. Not much there at all. Terrell Edmonds diagnosed at Mills.
Edmonds with the
Couldn't get
tackle.
away from Edmonds.
That's a
3-yard
2-yard loss
on the play. So Detroit moves backwards.
And you can see it, Edmonds, he realizes, wait a minute, something's going on. He read formation, realizing that there was going to be a screen. And here's Edmonds is now, he has a 5th-year contract declined by the Steelers. So now essentially he's in a contract
Golf
year
ain't
right now, so
garbage.
he's looking to have a big season. He has
I
16
appreciate
tackles
that,
a year ago,
Kashad.
and he's looking to build on that.
All right, so it's 3rd and 20 as the Steelers look to get Detroit off the
Tim
field, get the ball
Boyle.
back underneath, and it goes to St. Brown.
Got it to
Nowhere
Amon
to
Ross
go.
St.
And
Brown.
Sutton there, wrapping them up. They get some yardage, 8, but they needed 20, and so it'll force a 4th down situation. And
All
once
right,
again, we're gonna
4th
see
down.
Jack
That was only a
Fox
gain
the
of
punt.
8. They needed
The Steelers
20.
defense has been all over the field tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised right now if that probably is the last series from this defensive starting unit right now. And you'll start seeing rotations happen because of the way that they played thus far.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Steelers, unlike
All
most
right, here
teams,
we
had an
go.
extra
4th
preseason
down.
game, so affording them some flexibility
Fox
in how they use
with
guys.
the
And
punt.
they have one more next week. Carolina on Friday night. McLeod lets this one go, and it goes out.
And
A
McLeod
very
lets it
nice
go out
kick
of
there
bounds
by
at
Jack
the
Fox.
3-yard
Again, he had
line.
a 66-yarder early.
All right, so the Steelers going to have 97 yards to the end zone. I think Mills is trying to play himself out the league. St. Brown's brother is about to be cut by the Packers. You can switch the word Saints and make it Stain, LOL, just saying. Stafford over Goff any day. Goff went to a Super Bowl. Hey, what's going on, Eric Fleming? I'm not too sure what the score of the Colts-Vikings game is. See if I could try to figure it out. Hold on. All right, it's 3-7. Titans over the Buccaneers, 10-0. Dolphins over the Falcons, 14-3. Ravens Panthers tied at 3. Texans Cowboys, 7-0 Texans. And 17-0 in this one. Say what you want, but the Rams defense only one to shut down Brady out of all of his Super Bowls.
Talk about field flipping plays.
All right, here we
that
go.
Right there, you just witnessed a nice 70-yard punt.
BJ Finney,
Dallas game tied at 7
for Trey Turner. And now we got a jump. Everyone points at one another, but it looks like it could be against the Steelers.
Offense.
All right, false start offense.
This is the goal. First down.
Oh my God!
Coming into the huddle, Mason Rudolph's telling everybody, listen, hard count, hold your water.
That is
I'm
on
going
Eric
3.
Ebron.
And unfortunately, you jump off sides. Now, you only lose a yard, but it's still the fact that a penalty was called.
And Ebron had a drop earlier in this game, so he's trying to make something to atone for those 2 mistakes. 1st and 11. Steelers.
All right, single
against
back.
The wall.
Gets the
trying to
handoff.
find some open area. Cannot do
Hey,
it.
appreciate
He's
that,
driven
Hunter
into
the King.
goal line, but forward progress will get him to the 2, or at least back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, that's going to be a no gainer for
Yard,
McFarland.
Dan Moore gets stood up right there in the hole. McFarland had to dance around, gets out of the end zone. And when you're in this situation right here as an offense, you want to pick up at
NFL
least
preseason,
one first
UFC,
down
SummerSlam,
to
all
now
on the
create
same
that
night.
field
It
position
ain't right.
now. So
Go
the
Steelers.
have to get going here on this 2nd down.
Miles Brown was in on
Hey,
that.
absolutely.
Good young defensive group here that they're going to be working with in Detroit.
2nd and 11.
McFarland up the middle again. And again, tough
McFarland,
sledding, not much
only
available.
gain of a couple.
You see Onzarike on top of that pile, only a gain of 2. But Strong was in there, and he had a strong game last week. Kevin Strong had 6 tackles, a tackle for loss against the Bills. He was Conference USA outstanding player.
It's the Lions, Mikey. We ain't getting no
When you talk
safety.
to Dan Campbell, he's confident in
Even with
the front
Rudolph
4
in.
and the front 7 of his defensive unit up front. So you're not going to see a lot of blitzes that way. It's just one of those things that now he wants to see what these rotation, what these young guys can
3rd
do.
down and 9.
5 for 7 on 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 9 now. Detroit putting some pressure. Rudolph slides to us.
And that's incomplete, intended for Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson was the intended receiver.
And Mason Rudolph is pointing to the Lions, thinking it could
There's a
possibly
flag
be a
on the
late
play.
hit.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 94. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
And that's a killer if you're a Detroit coach. Austin Bryant is the man called for this face mask.
That is Austin Bryant.
Play by Bryant right there. Just it's enough of the face mask right there that the referee's going to call the play. Head coach Dan Campbell, he's not happy about it because he gives up. Instead of punting the football, now you give up 15 yards and your defense has to stay out on the field.
Bryant is from Clemson. He was a 4th-round pick. Won 2 championships for Clemson, and that's the kind of play. It's an aggressive play. He's trying to make a play.
Single back formation.
He's got caught in the
Ebron in motion.
Mason Rudolph is familiar with those sorts of things. Last year was a rough year for him. And here is Rudolph now with some time.
Mason Rudolph throws. That's caught. That's Eric Ebron.
This time, first down yardage before Jalen Reeves-Maben, who got lost in coverage, come over and makes the play. 27 yards on that pass from Rudolph.
Nice play action play here. Yeah, Fryer moves to Ebron, cross in the middle of the field. The Lions get lost, freeing up Ebron for an easy completion. That's one that you can say, okay, coach, I know I messed up on the offsides, but here I am making up for it now as we now approach midfield.
Wow, he was wide open on that play, too. Nice route, but Reeves-Maben got
All
turned
right,
around
ball
a little bit.
is at the 46-yard line.
Rudolph, very good with the deep ball, and that's been his strong
suit.
Showed you it right there. As the Steelers continue to move now. They started this back at their own 1-yard line.
There's Kellen Balazs, got it to midfield. There is a flag.
That time it was Jelani Tabai who was there to make the play. He took the hit as well. Gain of 5 if it stands, but another flag.
Unsure what's going on. Both sides are pointing at each other.
That normally happens, though, Charlie, isn't it?
There's no foul on the play. The block by number 19, after discussion on the field, was deemed to be legal. Second down.
All right, so they're picking up the
All right,
flag.
so they were looking at Juju Smith-Schuster, who's been very good in the blocking game, by the way. I think each and every year
picking up more
his game
flags.
has increased
He
that way.
has, and he spent a lot of time talking to Hines Ward.
Oh,
on what
man.
he
Hey.
brought to the table, and everybody knows Hines Ward should be
I
in the
think
Hall
I
of Fame.
finally figured
One of
out
the
what
best
the
blocking
Lions
receivers in this
entertainment
game
value
that the game has
is.
seen, and not good to see Juju taking the step.
Yeah, it was good to see so many Steelers who got in this year talk about Hines Ward, try to elevate his status to get in. Balaj trying to carve his
All
way
right, that
toward
is
the sticks.
Balaj, gain of a
Good
couple.
little second effort there to get 3 when there appeared to be not much. But that's what Kalen Balaj has done in this camp.
Looks
and that's
okay,
why
Steelers
he's knocking
for
on the door
now.
and making
Wait
the
till the
roster
real
at
football.
somebody's expense.
Yes, he is, and I mean he's a 4-5 guy coming out of Arizona State.
Andrew says, hey, we hit over 100 likes. Hey, I appreciate that, Andrew. Shout out to everybody in the building, 318 of you.
Have to do more.
Appreciate that.
The running back position, he has to make his mark in special teams as well.
Third down and 2.
5 for 7 on third down. Good
James
first half.
Washington in
moving the chains
motion.
This is a third
shotgun.
And 2. Rudolph in the shotgun.
Here's Rudolph.
Pressure comes, he steps up and he's going to get
and
taken
Rudolph.
down right there by Onwuzurike. Levi Onwuzurike.
Gonna bring up fourth
just
down.
pocket. It's a gain of 1 yard. And we'll set up a fourth.
See, we can't even sack a quarterback.
Dan Moore and Kalen Balaj looking at
we
each
can't
other
even
like,
sack
what
Mason
Why
Rudolph.
was there a free guy? Unsure what happened.
But people
nice
got
job
the
of Mason
Lions
Rudolph
going
getting
10
as much as he
wins.
possibly could, avoiding the sack for a 1-yard gain.
Well,
Come
Steelers
on,
have some time
man.
to think about it because we've approached the 2-minute warning. Steelers added on to their lead 3
All right,
points.
there is the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. There are some YouTubers out there that say 10 wins for the Detroit Lions. Oh, yeah? Are you watching this game? I need to set up my new 65-inch TV before the regular season starts. Hey, absolutely. Get that, get some surround sounds. Make sure you got some good grub. Hey, forget going to a game. You would have the best spot in the house. If Anthony Lynn calls the plays more like 3 and 14. JB Strong says, it's so funny to hear someone clown their own team. Hey. Hey, halftime I think Simba's gonna get a makeover. Simba gonna get a makeover. He needs some Steeler gear. I always cook. Hey, all right. Shoot, every year, before I started YouTube, every year on Super Bowl Sunday, I would make my world famous wings. And every single time, that was the first dish gone. I've been a Steelers fan since '74. See what happens in a real game stars. I've been a Steelers fan for, in 5 days I'll be 34, so we'll say from 34, I want to say almost 18, 19 years. I want to say about 2002, 2003, maybe. Been a Lions fan for 34 years. And been a Cardinals fan since, I want to say 2000. I want to say about 2001-ish. Wow, 34. I'm 56 in a month. Hey, you're only as old as you feel. Well, Detroit is where I'm born and raised. And here's Juju Smith-Schuster. And Juju Smith-Schuster with a first down. Yeah, I was born a Lion and then moved out to Arizona, so became a Cardinals fan. Back in Detroit now. And that is McFarland. See where they spot that. Might be for a yard or two. My socks are older. I'm making a pot of chili with some cooked beans. Man, I am so starving right now. I have not ate all day. I got up, got everything ready, and started streaming. I think, oh no, I lied. I had 2 cheese sticks. Did Juju get hurt on that last play? I don't think he did. But there is a timeout taken. Pittsburgh has 1 timeout left. Detroit still has 2. It is worth it, says Sounds. Oh, yeah. What do you call it? It is on commercial break. I did forget to bring it in on that last time. We're still on commercial break following the timeout by Pittsburgh. My apologies on that. All right, looks like it might be the next commercial. We should be done because they're still showing some NFL Network commercial. Okay, nope, we got some football commercial. Both your teams going against each other. Absolutely. Halftime, you need to put back on your Steelers jersey. Hey, we might have to put back on my Steelers jersey. What you guys want? The home Ben Roethlisberger or the road Ben Roethlisberger?
Pittsburgh.
All right, here we go.
Township on a beautiful night where you can see everything in the sky, including the moon. You like those pictures, don't you, Charlie?
I do.
I will say this, though.
Beautiful
2023
city.
is the year of Detroit. The Lions will be 1,000 times better,
My first reaction, well, what did you
and the
expect?
Pistons will start
But
being
it's good
better
to
and
hear.
things like that. So
you know, get people to come
2023.
here, especially for games, is a beautiful city. You should get here if you haven't had a chance.
No question. People enjoying themselves here tonight. First opportunity to watch football in
It's
person.
just funny as can be to watch these guys
Rudolph
now.
Underneath goes to McFarland. Makes a man miss.
Missed tackle.
Calling it some extra yardage
That's
there.
McFarland.
And that was Nikhil
That was
Coleman. who
Nikhil
came off. You
Roby
might remember him from
Coleman.
the controversy in New Orleans. He missed the tackle, and that allowed a 9-yard advancement.
Come on, man. How you going to be all up on McFarland and still miss the tackle? Bruh, you still
Rudolph
in the
shotgun
league?
once again. Has a man, and that's going to be
And that's James Washington.
Gets to the 3-yard line
Gets within
before he's
3
taken out by
yards.
more. That's 14 more yards for
3 yards,
Rudolph.
pay dirt.
And the Steelers are knocking on the door again.
And James Washington, he knew
I'm
he was going to make
53,
that
feeling
corner miss, so he turned
106.
right in.
Hard labor, hard
He tried to
life.
get
Go
to that end
Steelers. What's
zone.
up, Trucks? The
What a
wife
good
don't bring you
problem it is
grub.
to have so many talented wide receivers
She's
on
actually
this
out with
roster.
her parents. So
Again,
she
Rudolph, he's gonna
I
go with
let her
the
go out with
fade.
her parents.
Washington
She
had
let
the
me
hand
do
on it, but it was just overthrown
do
slightly.
these games.
And that is Mike Ford in coverage. Undrafted
So,
out
yeah.
of Southeastern Mississippi
I'm on my
State.
own.
Washington is a nice man to have deep on that depth chart.
All right, that was an
Yes, he is.
incomplete
They're trying
pass
work
to
the favor out
James
there. Wasn't able to complete
Washington.
it, but if he had went through his progression, he had Deontay Johnson working underneath. And it was interesting because I was talking to my barber, Dave, and all the fellas down at Dave Barbershop. I know they're listening. I said, who are you looking at?
Lions are
And they said, I
dying
want to
early.
see James Washington.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him get a couple plays here.
Hey, as
Cody
soon as the
White now
game
checks into
started,
the game. He
they
said
were
a
out
good
of
camp as well.
whack.
Rudolph to Washington. That was the college
Mark
connection
Sanchez
for
can
Oklahoma
smoke
State.
most
See
quarterbacks.
if they could try it again here. This time Rudolph again. Back of the end zone is Eric Ebron, just out of his reach there.
And
Coverage on the play
incomplete
by
pass
Jalen
by
Elliott.
Eric Ebron.
They tried either
Intended
side
receiver.
of the end zones, and it'll set up a 3rd down and goal.
Just missed outside, but look at big B.J. Finney in the middle. He's able to protect.
Oh,
They
if
just
you
weren't
would have
able to
looked
connect right there.
in
So
that middle, he had a
wouldn't surprise
guy
me if they come back
and
to
a
that
window.
play.
So that's where Mason Rudolph ticks me off.
Flip it, meaning formation, to see if they now attempt to run it to the right.
Steelers still have timeouts remaining, so they could do
He would have had a guy right in the middle. That would have been 6 points.
Remember, this drive started at the 3-yard line. And it was made possible
Schuster
because of a face mask
in motion, lining up in the slot.
Rudolph now underneath pressure, good coverage.
Rudolph
Freiermuth,
intended for Freiermuth.
And that was C.J. Moore in coverage.
And that brings up fourth down.
There was pressure brought by the Lions right there, but watch.
And that's another thing. Like, you're playing the Detroit Lions. Why the heck aren't you running the football?
From the running back position, just wasn't able to connect on the other knee.
That don't make sense.
Mason able to convert for a touchdown there. Freiermuth, he was looking for the hat trick right there for 3 touchdowns.
And so that was Jalen Reeves,
and Mark Sanchez, Mr. Butt
It'll set
fumble.
up a chip shot here for Boswell.
I don't think he's smoking his fumbling the football.
The Wizard of Boz makes this one, and he ups the ante to 20
Kick is up, kick is good. 23-yard attempt. Come on, Big Hank. All right, it is 20-0. 9 seconds left in the half. No, Eric, it's 2023. I actually looked over their contract situations and things like that. It's 2023. It's set up for it. As long as we draft the right way, that's the key. The key of that is we draft the right way. But I do have faith in Brad Holmes. I do like Brad Holmes. I was the only person on this platform speaking Brad Holmes into existence for the Detroit Lions.
Guys are buying and looking.
All right, here we go.
That creativity
Boswell's
that brings to the room,
getting
and
set.
it's great to really see it.
Mike Sullivan was a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He was with the New York Giants. He also
Can I
won
switch
a
my
Division
pick?
I AA national championship.
0-17.
As a coach there, so he has a lot of
Hey,
experience.
absolutely.
And he's a guy
Hey, I told y'all, Patty Grimes. I told you, brother. I said 3 to 5 wins. Everybody was like, "Come on, man, stop being too hard." I'm like, bro, like, I want to be optimistic of this team, but I base my analysis on what I see.
Guys that you ever want to bring.
What I see is 3 to 5 wins.
Randy Fichtner, Jen, I know you're listening, man. Let's connect here soon, man. I love you guys.
I think he did a heck of a job here, especially early on.
We got 9 seconds
we saw him
left.
at the Hall of Fame ceremonies last week.
Anthony Lopez says
2
Lions.
weeks ago, and he and his wife were there, and we wish them all the best, the Fichtners.
Refs need to be on a
So
pitch count on these flags.
Halftime, and
hey, that's facts.
once again, the Steelers' defense, last 4 quarters, only 10 first downs allowed. 78 yards allowed. So
all
this
right,
defense is really
Tim Boyle
risen,
takes the knee. This is
going to
be halftime.
First team got a good workout for the most part, and their results are really good and should bring a smile to the face of that man.
I believe the Lions will have the ball.
This is the end.
Lions will have the ball to start the second half. But we are on halftime. All right, there we go. We are on halftime. I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat, so we'll have some fun. Show you guys. I will be in the chat, so we'll have some fun. Shout out to the 310 in the building. Appreciate y'all. But I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be right back. And we'll be back to start the third quarter with some game audio. With that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This a LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right, you guys, what's going on? There we go. Now I'm feeling better. But your boy is now feeling better. Feeling more at home now. Hey, hold on. As promised, There we go. Hold on, maybe I got to give him the hat too. Maybe I got to give him the hat too. Maybe I got to give him the hat too. There we go. There we go. I think Simba's finally ready. Simba's finally ready. There we go. Let's get that Troy Polamalu going. Let's get that Troy Polamalu going. There we go. Now we are ready. Now we are ready. Let's get that Troy Polamalu going. All right. That's what I'm talking about, says Sherry. Hey, absolutely. Woo! Hey, hold on. Hold the phones. We hit another number change. 16.3. Hey, I appreciate that. But, man, it's... Hey, 2023, are you here yet? Are you here yet? Trox busting out the hair. You already know. Trox, from now on, you are TP, but not as in toilet paper. Oh, you're talking about Troy Polamalu? Hey, absolutely. Hey, I'm starting to get the gray hairs like Troy. Like, here's my gray hair right here. Got the gray hair right here. JT is in the house. What's going on, JT? Swift has not played. Swift and Goff has not played. Neither did TJ Hawkinson. King Trox in the house. Yep, Mason still sucks. Yep, Mason still sucks. Hey, hey, but the Lions making Mason Rudolph still look like a real quarterback. Woo! Trox, you should donate some to Grid, because after the season he'd be Mr. Magoo. JT just came in here to hit on the announcers. Second half is coming up next. Linda, but she hit on the first. He whipped his hair back and forth for her, and she melts. Yeah, Freiermuth is a beast. I just came in to hit on the Lions' performance. Hey, Lions performance.
Pompiani and
That's the
Schobert.
Lions performance in a
Back to field this
nutshell.
one for the Lions. He had a big game
What's up,
last
Jeff?
week, turned around. He spins across
And that is going to be
the 30-yard line, and that's a nice
at
return
the
of 26
31.
yards.
Hold on, do have to mute it real quick. These Lions be sucking turds. Hey, but we don't have no turds in Detroit.
Down there, one in
Come
Cancun,
on
one in
now.
Mexico
We got a
City.
lot
Those
of
are
turds in
fantastic
Michigan.
events.
They play for Detroit.
Tim Boyle remains in the game. That's a
Tim
handoff.
Boyle, here's a
right off the
handoff.
bat there, and it's going nowhere. Steelers very good on that play to a tune of a -1.
Hey, no, it's
You
not,
see Dan
Linda.
Campbell,
It's
keeping Tim
funny.
Boyle in right now, not happy with the way that offense
It is
going at this point, so
hilarious.
he's looking to possibly put points on the board before Tim Boyle is taken out of this
All
game.
right, ball is going to be at the 30-yard line.
So that was Godwin Ikwebuike, who switched this week. I think it was, or at least recently. He was in the defensive backfield.
All right,
Now
here we
they
go.
make him
Single
a
back.
running back and see what he could do there. In fact, they changed his
Play
number.
action,
This is Boyle with some
throws,
time down the field in double
wobbles,
coverage. Justin Lane
tipped,
comes over there.
incomplete.
That was intended for Geronimo Allison.
Geronimo Allison,
And nice double
former
coverage. Lane
Green Bay
closed very
Packer.
quickly.
Could
It
not
was nice
corral
coverage
that.
down the field, but if Boyle looks to the left, he has a
Justin
guy running
Lane with the
across
pass
wide
deflect.
open. But he throws it in double coverage. Nice job of going
Okay,
up
what the
to
heck?
try to
Why
get it by
isn't the
Justin Lane. Gets a
scoreboard
hand on
working?
it. That goes down as a pass deflection.
You know, Charlie, Justin Lane came into this camp with a lot of questions around him, but he's made some plays. He's been there when called upon, so potentially he's a guy, the Steelers, maybe a late bloomer because they expected much
Hey,
of
Lions
him when he
suck
came
so
out
bad
of
that they
college
broke
as a
the
third-round pick,
field.
but we'll see. Maybe this will be the year, and we have another pre-snap penalty going on right there. False
All right,
start.
false start.
Number 78.
Offense,
5-yard penalty.
78.
Third down.
5-yard
Bob, you
penalty.
talked about Justin Lang. He's battling for that rotation spot in the cornerback. He's losing it thus far to James Pierre. But when you see where Justin Lang is
Okay,
at for year
why
1
in
to
God's
year 2,
green
he
earth
had
isn't
22
this
tackles
working?
a year ago. But they want to see him on the field. And right now, he's having a tough time doing it consistently.
That penalty was on Tommy Kramer, 4-year starter at Notre Dame. He was undrafted this year out of college, and he jumped. 3rd and 16 now. Boyle.
All right,
sees the
here's
pressure,
Boyle.
dumps
Got it
off.
connected.
Ikwebuike, short of first down yardage. Cassius Marsh was one of the guys there.
That is
Actually, that was
Mills.
Dietrich Mills. Gain of 9, but it's going to force up another punt situation. And one of their most valuable
All right,
players
well,
tonight
I
has
guess
been
I
Jack
got to mute
Fox,
the
because
field.
he has been outstanding with a 40 or a 56.5 average. He has a long of 70. You see Matthew Sexton going back deep.
What's up, Kathleen Tucker?
return in
Says
the
watching
Hall-
from
the
the
Hall of Fame
Bahamas,
game
a
against
Steelers
Dallas.
fan.
Didn't have many
Hey,
opportunities last
shout out
week against the
Kathleen.
Eagles.
Yeah, 36-yarder, and that set up a score in that Hall of Fame game. So those kind of plays are big in the eyes of
Welcome
coaches.
back, Sherry.
Fox now with a high hanger, driving Sexton back. Another good
All right,
punt
here
at
we
the
go.
5-yard line.
To the
Trying to get
10.
to the outside. He has speed. He needs a blocker too, and now he turns it at the 10.
Got it to the 10,
Sexton
15,
now is
20,
at the
25,
30-yard
30,
line.
35,
Another
40,
block right there.
45,
Down the
50.
sidelines he goes before he's
And
tackled
got
out of
it
bounds,
down
and that's
in
how you make
Lions
football teams
territory.
Right there. Elijah Holder finally got a hold of him. But that is a big return when it looked like there was nothing available at the 5-yard line.
And I have to give an Eastern Michigan shout out that he is an alumni.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Who the heck is number 80? They didn't let me see his back of his name. Number 80 for the Steelers got a huge gain. They are in Lions territory. Sherry says, I'm back. I just had to make tea. I have to see your hair. Hey, got to get that Troy Polamalu going. Detroit can't handle the noise. Jets beating the Packers, even in preseason, was scary. Check out the new website. Oh, that's Streamlabs. Come on now. Don't confuse me. Oh, Matt Sexton is 80? Okay. Hey, JT says,
Oh my God.
Trox let down the hair. JT also says,
Oh my God.
Trox. We just used Trox for his money, JT. Okay, so Sexton was the returner. Had a huge gain. Heinz Field rockin'.
Oh my God.
Man, hey, your boy is going to Heinz Field hopefully next season.
Mason Rudolph back to start the second
All right,
half. He was
Mason
9 of
Rudolph
13 for
back under
112
center.
Yards. Couple of
James
field goal
Washington
drives.
in motion.
First,
Here's the
drives that have
pitch.
resulted in points. The pitch goes to
Here's
Kalen
Kellen Balazs.
Hit by Aquara.
And it looks like it's going to be a no-gainer on that play.
And Bob, I know we went to break on that punt return there, but it was a lot of nice, beautiful blocks setting up Sexton on his actual return. Here you see Kalen Balazs with his toss to the left here. But Mike Tomlin talked about before preseason games even started. He said, I never saw someone get cut if they were able to house one as a returner. Sexton has done a nice job thus far because he 2 punt returns on field.
I know someone is getting the short end of the stick.
All right, 2nd and 10. After a core of play right there, stop.
Blake
Balazs.
Jones says, my girl loves your
New
shirt.
offensive line
Hey,
components for the
appreciate
Steelers.
that, Blake.
Rudolph over the middle, and he has Ebron, who gets away from
Eric
Moore.
Ebron
He gets more yards
near
as a
the
result.
30,
Nice play
down
there by
at
Eric
about the
Ebron before
32-yard
Jalen
line.
Elliott comes up from his safety spot to make the play, a gain of 14 yards.
Quarterback's best.
Hey,
right
I'll
here.
say this.
Sees the
Ben
blitz.
Roethlisberger
Here Ebron recognizes it.
looks like
Able
he's
to
on
break the
point.
tackle. Something that he's been doing consistently in his time in this league. Last year, 56 catches, 558
I think it was his
yards,
weight issue
5
that was holding him back a little bit. Getting banged up and things like that.
Freiermuth and Ebron, man, you have
Now
a
that
nice
Ben
complement
is looking
of tight ends
healthier,
right now.
Rashad Coward's
you know,
in the game
hopefully he
now
stays
at
healthy.
Right guard. Of course, Dan Moore Jr.
I love
stays
Troy
over
Hall
there
of
at
Fame
right
bus.
tackle. They've got him a pretty good workload.
It
at both
was
left and
awesome
right
with the
tackle
hair.
now.
Oh, that's facts.
And it's Balazs bouncing into the outside.
Kellen Balazs crosses the 30.
And he does, down the sideline.
Got it near the 20, down about the 21-yard line.
Comes over and makes that play. He's good up the middle, but he can turn it on when needed. That's a gain of 11.
Nice vision right here. He's looking to go inside.
Trox,
He
don't be
realizes it's
reading
not
these
there.
live.
Big Dan Moore on the other on the
Well,
right side.
I mean, come on now.
It collapsed everything down, and Balazs able to get outside.
And he made Bobby Price miss.
Don't be
there.
confusing your
Overfield
boy
tackle,
then.
couldn't get it done.
Look at Juju Smith-Schuster in there.
That's the longest run of the game for the Steelers. Most of their offense tonight has been done in the passing game.
All right,
And that
here we
includes
go.
Najee Harris, who had a big gainer early in the game, and he turned a small game into a big one because of his speed. Again, over the middle.
Rudolph
This is Juju
got it to
Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
And he's staying in the game. A little gain of 5 yards over the middle. There's some tough catches that he makes. Derek Barnes, their 4th-round pick this year, makes the play.
One thing about him, he's not afraid to go over the middle. You can see him.
Derek
realizing that he
Barnes,
can get across
good
the center,
tackle.
Able to hook up right there.
I do got to give him
realizing
credit
outside
because
pressure, returns it inside
that was my guy.
for a nice game.
Were you surprised he came back at a 1-year deal? Or setting
Second
the
and
stage
5?
for more money available in the salary cap, presumably next year?
Yeah, I was surprised at that point. He came back and said he wanted to play
Juju
with Ben
Smith-Schuster
Roethlisberger, and he
still
loved
out
the
in the
Steelers
ball game.
organization. Glad to have him.
He is
back
out
for one more
wide.
year.
Yeah, very
Shotgun
deep wide receiver
formation.
core.
Here's a
Handoff
handoff to
McFarland.
McFarland.
Does get to the
McFarland
outside, and
got it
it's
to about the
Barnes who comes up and
15-yard
makes that
line.
play. 3 yards. It looked promising, but he got shut down pretty quickly by Derek Barnes, and many people think he may be the steal of the draft, at least for the Detroit Lions.
And McFarland, you can see him. He's bouncing around inside. Sometimes you just have to hit the ball, hit that hole, just taking what the defense is giving you versus try to bounce it outside. But McFarland, he's the fastest running back on this group. He's a 4.46
All right, here we
guy
go.
out of Maryland.
3rd down,
So, yes,
10
he's
minutes
gonna
left.
Attempt to use his speed when called upon. Unfortunately, it didn't work in that
Eat
situation.
kneecaps,
First-team
not today.
offensive
Must
line,
be
a lot of those guys
on
still in
hunger
there,
strike.
including
Hey,
Kendrick Green, Dotson,
they more than hunger strike.
Rudolph. Again over the middle, Ebron.
Here's Eric Ebron. Got it to the 11-yard line.
Who gets it, and Ebron has come on strong after the drop and after the penalty. Gain of about 4 yards.
Nice connection here. You can see Ebron thinking he's going to break that tackle, and he is upset at himself. You can see him banging his helmet right there, hands on his head, because he realizes I should have broke that tackle for an easy touchdown.
Trey Edmonds comes into the game.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
Yeah,
You see Alfredo Roberts right there. He's smiling at him because they're both thinking the same thing. If you break that tackle, it's a touchdown.
See that stat there? Tight ends tonight, 6 catches, 78
Troxel
yards, a couple
looks
of
good.
scores. Fryermuth has both those scores.
Hey.
That's what red zones are going to have to be dealing with. Red zone defenses as the play goes up the middle. How many weapons the Steelers could put at you?
All right, here we
that
go.
line does develop.
Kellen
Boy, you
Balazs,
talk
the
about
ball
wide
carrier,
receivers,
gain of a
lot
couple on that
depth.
play.
Now 2 tight ends who can catch in the red zone, and Najee Harris out of the backfield. That's pretty good.
And that's what you want to see right now. This offensive line are starting to gel. If they can add all of those elements, like you just mentioned, Bob, it frees up that play-action game. That's what I want to see. If you
Here
do
is
that
second
now,
and
the
7.
middle of that field is going to be wide open, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right, 2nd and 7 now for Mason Rudolph, trying to engineer a
Single
third
back.
point-scoring drive, and that looks like a little bit of a broken play.
Mason
Rolls
Rudolph
out.
got it to Kellen Balazs.
To Balazs. I don't know
Doesn't
if that
go
was
down,
supposed to
but
go
get
that
thrown
way or
out
not.
of
It looked like
bounds.
maybe, it wasn't the original play call anyway. It's
Now,
gain of 3.
that is the design of the play right there. Just trying to fool the defensive end. He didn't bite on the cheese at that point. Typically, if he bites down, the running back is wide open in the flat. The Lions did a nice job of covering right there.
Good catch there by Balazs too. He was a little bit behind him, and he had a hand in there, but he held on to it.
Here's
And the
3rd
Steelers
down
now set
and
up a
4.
3rd and 4. Up by 20, looking to add to that total. 2 touchdown passes in case you joined us late.
Balazs is out
Fryermuth,
wide.
Boswell field goals brings us to where we are. Rudolph, this one.
Rudolph,
should have been picked
a
off
near
right over the
interception.
middle.
That
Once
was
again, it's
Derek Barnes.
Looks at his hands and says, why can't I hold on to that? That's the kind of play you need to make if you're a defensive linebacker in that position.
As soon as Mason Rudolph let that pass go, he starts retrieving because he realizes that should have been intercepted. Steelers are fortunate right there to come away with it and allow them the possibility of picking up a field goal right here. Typically, when you see
Dallas
anybody drop a
14-7
pass like that, they immediately drop down and do 10 push-ups.
Finally got
Boswell
some
now
rain.
to attempt
Yay,
the
it
field
should
goal,
help
and this will be the
these
5th straight
fires
scoring
and
drive.
smoke
It's
here.
24 yards.
Kick is
That
up. Kick
makes it
is
23-0.
good. And it's 23-0. Boswell with another field goal. What's up, Eric Burns? Sherry says, woohoo! If you got an 8-year-old and Trox is 34, then I had it all backwards. But man, what a game. 23-0. Thought it was at least going to be, what do you call it? Like somewhat closer. I mean, Lions play the what do you call it? The Buffalo Bills closely. Lost by a single point. And here they get their breaks dusted, 23-0. 2 touchdowns with Big Ben and 3 field goals with Mason. I'll take Haskins. Hey, that's all facts, just me. I think Haskins is going to be a beast in Pittsburgh. He's just been playing a lot better. Like, he understands the defense. He understands, the offense, the play calls. Actually, hey, Mikey, I am actually growing out the hair to donate to kids with cancer.
And he was having some problem with his hand. He was really shaking his hand.
Andrew says I am
Charlie,
older
we're
than you,
gonna take a
Trox.
breakdown of what might have happened here after this kickoff. Jarius Jennings is back deep to receive it as Boswell kicks it off. Steelers up comfortably here 23-0 with 5 consecutive scoring drives.
All right, here comes the ensuing kick.
Jennings.
And here we go to the 5 to the 10, 15,
15 to 17.
and down about the 17-yard line.
16 yards on that return. So what happened, Charlie?
He turns up.
All right, hold on. Oh, I can still play it. Okay.
He immediately gets up and starts holding his right arm. I'm not sure what it is, hand, forearm.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
they took him into the tent. Training staff is looking at him now. Hope it's not too serious.
Lions
he's
playing
still in
more
that
like
blue
a
tent
cheetah.
down there on the Steelers sideline. And there's
Lions
a new
playing like a
quarterback in
cute
there
kitten.
for Detroit. And that's going to be
A
David
girl says thank you
Blau.
because her nephew has
See Juju now
cancer.
coming
Yeah,
out of there.
a
I
lot
guess they
of my
looked at it.
family members either
Hopefully
passed
we'll get
away
an
or
update
had
from Missy
cancer.
Matthews
So,
here as this goes on.
you know, I
Blau.
wanted to do something,
First pass
you
of the
know,
night is
to
a
make a
completion
good
to
cause
Tom
and an
Kennedy.
impact. And with, especially with
Boyle
kids,
was
you know,
7 for
kids,
15 for 44
you know,
yards and had a lot of pressure pretty much all night.
they're rough on
There
each
you
other.
see,
You know,
Chris Schuster.
and with all this mental health and stuff like that, you know,
See that
if I can make
pads
kids
off,
smile,
he's done
man,
for today.
that's what it's
Well,
all
sure, we'll get an
about. You
update
know,
on Missy here in a minute.
as I like to
Yeah,
say,
he
you
doesn't
know,
seem to
being
be in as much pain as he
impactful.
was just moments ago before we went to the break. So that's at least a good sign.
What's up,
here.
Trap
2nd and 6
Vibes?
for the Lions. Hand off. Igbubuke, and he gets pretty good
And
run right there
Igbubuke
across the 30.
got it to the 35.
Gain of 9.
I'm sorry, the
Godwin
31-yard
Igbubuke
line.
again turned over from defensive backfield to the offensive backfield.
Plenty of time left for the Lions to score.
Take a look at the stats so far in this game. It has been heavily one-sided. In case you just joined us, man, you missed a passing show in the first half by Roethlisberger and Mason Rudolph, specifically Roethlisberger. 275 yards there. A
Again,
passing of the 319
Lions
total.
are not winning in
Detroit has
the
had not
running
much at all
category
to work
or the
with here.
passing category.
Once again, it's Igbubuke up the middle, short yardage as we see Jameer Jones.
All right, here we
with a
go.
gain of
That is
3.
only a
Number
gain of a
44's had
couple.
good camp for the Steelers.
Yes, he has. He's been playing phenomenal in the last 2 preseason games. You see Jones right there coming in number 44 from Notre Dame. He played behind 4 draft picks. It was tough for him
Here
to
is
get on the
2nd
field.
and 7.
Undrafted, sat out last year. Here he is, signed as an undrafted free agent this offseason.
Trox
Has been
with the
making
locks.
splash plays, and he's looking to be part of that rotation.
Love the
on
hair.
outside
Hey,
linebacker.
appreciate
They got
that.
some tough decisions to make, the Steelers do. It's always a difficult assignment for coaches because some of these
All right,
guys have
here's
really
the
worked
connected
hard.
pass.
But if nothing else,
And that should be enough for a first down.
makes the reception there gain of 8 yards. At least you will put the
That
team out
is-
there, Charlie, and if he doesn't get something here, somebody
Alizé
will know about
Mack.
what he's done.
I mean, based off what he's
Former
done in training camp right
New
now,
Orleans
I mean,
Saints.
worst case scenario, you would think that will be on the practice squad at this point, or at least a candidate on the practice squad, assuming somebody else may not pick him up if he doesn't make the 53 initially.
Justin Lane and James Pierre are the outside cornerbacks right now on this first
All
and
right,
10
here we
for
go.
Detroit.
First down and
They get an
10. Ball
opportunity
is at
to
the
move the chains for David Blau.
42-yard line.
Again, it's Godwin Igbubuke.
Here's
He's going nowhere. And Robert
Agabuki.
wraps him up. that's
And
gonna
he
be a
might
loss of
be
1
losing yards.
for Robert
David
Spillane.
Blau
And the
is
nice
in
thing
at
about bringing in
quarterback.
A guy like Joe Schobert is that it has a trickle-down effect. Everyone else has a different role, makes it easier. And I think Spillane is going to be very important in that role right there.
I agree
Spillane
with that. Also
and
on the special
Justin
teams
Lane
team, he probably
with
is
the
arguably
tackle.
One of the best special teams player on this team. So if you now
What's
keep
up,
him
Shannon
at that position
Schmidt?
and doesn't have to rotate as
Says,
much
"Let's
on a
go,
consistent
D."
basis, now you just add depth to the position.
All right, 2nd and 11 after the negative play there by Robert Spillane. Blau under center.
All right, here we go.
Play
Here's
action.
a play action. David
Forced to
Blau.
move in that pocket. Chasing him is Loudermilk. He can't get there. Blau
Gets
has
out of
an
trouble.
opportunity to get first down and more,
And he's going to get a first
And
down.
Loudermilk was really in pursuit. Couldn't get him. Blau made the most of that opportunity. Coverage downfield was good.
The athleticism is there, and you can see him just working and moving around in the pocket. 2 guys are knocked off, and unfortunately, he picks up the first down. Mike Tomlin just
Hey,
looked and said, wow,
absolutely,
guys,
Amber.
really? Come on, we had him. Everybody's chasing him. We have to make a play and get off the field. They weren't able to do it.
13
Dallas up
yards
14
right
to
there.
7,
Yes,
30
they had
seconds
Quincy
before
Roche
halftime.
to the outside 48. He got driven a little bit too far to the right, and Blau made the most of
Hey,
that.
I appreciate that,
Longest
Virginia
play of the night
Baker.
for Detroit, and that tells you how their night offensively has gone.
Guitar Craig 313 says Trox, the real tribal
Again,
chief
pressure
and
up
head
the middle,
of
and
the
this time
table.
they're going to get him. Marcus
And
Allen
that is
came
going to
darting
be
in
a
there.
sack.
He did not get the sack, but he certainly had a lot to do with that. Jameer Jones was in there. That's a 7-yard loss.
Marcus Allen, he came out of
7-yard
nowhere.
loss.
This is a guy who was converted safety that moved into the linebacker position because of injuries last year. He had 30 tackles last year, and he's now looking to add that element. And you put him into the mix. He's a nice big body inside, and when you bring big nickel or dime packages, he's now able to stay on the field, and he's able to defend against the run.
All right, it is 2nd and 15.
Made the most of that opportunity for sure, and it was out of necessity that he moved from his secondary position up front. And not an easy transition to make, but he's done it well. He's gotten better with it. Here's Blau again being forced out of the
David
pocket.
Blau's going to take
run
off.
instead. Blau gets out of bounds.
He's going to be short of the
but
first
another
down.
Good run by the quarterback there of 13 yards.
He's just trying to buy time
What's
down
up,
the field.
Marcus?
Nice coverage by the back end on the Steelers there. Just stepping up in the pocket, and the Steelers aren't able to control and keep him inside the pocket, and unfortunately he's using the mobility, something he's done.
Hey, appreciate that, Shannon.
Here.
Hopefully your
You know,
weekend
he's
is
fast,
going
but his
well
wife is
as
faster.
well.
She represents Columbia in the 400-meter hurdles. She had a record and a wonderful time, so there's a lot of speed in that family.
Rightfully so.
All right, 3rd down and 2.
Alyssa Gonzalez and David Blau. Trying, if he can't get it done with his arm, how about his legs? 3rd and 2, and the whistle blows.
And it's going to be a whistle. Flags on the play.
First, charge timeout. Detroit.
All right, Detroit
All right,
calls
we'll
the
take a break on
timeout.
that timeout call.
Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, do resume the game audio. What's up, Bills fan? It says a Steelers jersey. What is that? Hey, just wait till you see Simba. Simba had to get his a new look. Simba had to get a new look. What's up, Jesse? Wasn't here earlier. I just got cleared to run and jog again, and my foot not broken anymore. We're running for a couple hours to try to get back into shape for football. Hey, that's what's up. Can you give Lions Chiefs roster and they still wouldn't know how to win? Can't watch tomorrow's games? You can't, Jesse? Dang. I haven't seen KD. I think he's at work. He started his new job. Oh, you got to work, Jesse? Dang. Yeah, tomorrow we got a double header. Let me see. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the tomorrow we got the Giants, Browns, 49ers, Chargers, and then we got the Jaguars and the Saints. Hey, appreciate that, Justin. Gaming with Matt says I play soccer. That's what's up.
for us that
All right, here we
show it on
go.
air next year.
Hope Edmonds doing well out there. 2:21 left.
Mack was
third
in motion.
quarter. Steelers
Shotgun.
3-0. This is a quick hitter, and it's going to go nowhere at that point. It's Tom Kennedy who made the play.
That is Tom
but only a 1-yard
Kennedy.
gain. Good pursuit by the Steelers.
Gain of about a yard.
Playing it beautifully outside. One-on-one coverage out here. Able to pin it back inside, allowing a free-flowing defense to make a tackle, setting up a huge fourth down opportunity. And right now you see the big boys coming in up front.
Shakur Brown was over there. He's an undrafted guy.
All right, here is
They
fourth
really
down
liked
and
him as
one.
an undrafted player. A lot of people thought he would be
David
drafted
Blau
this
under
year, but he
center,
wasn't.
single
Sets up
back
4th and 1 now.
formation.
David Blau at quarterback. Handoff goes.
Here's
Dave
a
Rodriguez,
handoff,
puts his head down,
and he's gonna get the first
and moves
down.
the chains before he's wrapped up there by Killebrew of the Steelers. A gain of 3, and that's first down yardage.
You can see him right here using his vision, trying to get inside. Nice side step here, putting his head down, knowing what he needed, and was able to pick up the first down.
Looks pretty good as a running back.
Nice quickness too. And remember, we'll see
I
this
really
team
don't care
again.
who wins
Detroit
this
will
game,
come here
Trox,
to
because I
Heinz
like
Field
the
in
Lions
week
and
10.
Steelers.
That's right. You
Absolutely.
Try not to show a lot from a playbook perspective, only because you're going to see him in the regular season.
Yeah, the Lions are not going to be good
Kennedy in
until
motion.
2023.
Again,
Like
this
where we
time
could
Blau
say,
rolling,
you know, they
2
might
hits
have a
left, fires
shot
down the
at
field, and it's
possibly
almost picked
contending
off. James Pierre
for
was
a
there,
Super
covered
Bowl.
the intended receiver there, Damian Ratley.
You can see Pierre realizing his comeback route, sets his feet, receiver slips. He's trying to go after it. Nice,
That was
nice
Ratley,
coverage
former
right
Cleveland
He's still
Brown.
good, and you know he came in here, and a lot of people wondered about what he was going to be able to bring to this defense. But quite frankly, out of Florida Atlantic, he was an undrafted guy. Took part in about 35 snaps last year, but he showed a
Second
lot.
and
Yes,
10.
he did, and if he can
1
continue to
minute
do
left
that,
in the
now it
third
frees up the
quarter.
flexibility of moving Cam Sutton inside if need be.
What's up, Mike Showers?
Looking to tee off here now on Blau. Here comes the pressure. Here goes the
Blau
throw. It's
throws,
up the
that's
middle,
caught.
and it's complete to the 19-yard line.
That is
And
right.
That is Brock Wright out of Notre Dame, undrafted this year. 15 yards on the game.
You see, just running up, Spillane gets caught up in the pile there and wasn't able to get in the coverage, loses his leverage right there, just easy completion on the end route.
Brock Wright is a big guy at the tight end spot, 6'5", 260. He chose
All right,
Notre
here we
Dame
go.
when he was
Ball
being
is at the
recruited over Alabama,
19-yard
LSU,
line.
Oklahoma.
First down
So far,
and
this drive
10
has
with
been the best
25
of the night for
seconds
the Lions.
left.
12 plays,
Here
63
in the
yards.
third
It's taken
quarter.
7 minutes off the clock. Blau going through his reads.
David
and he
Blau
goes behind his
throws.
intended
That
receiver. He
is
makes
caught.
the play, but that was dangerous. Marcus Allen was there. Blau got hit, and there was a flag down in the backfield.
There's a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 92. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Isaiah Loudermilk with the hit, and it came late.
Take a look here, one just around a head and neck injury.
Trox, are you from
How
Pittsburgh?
does that
No,
feel,
I'm not.
Charlie? You've had your share of
Virginia
those. Tell me how
Baker.
that feels. When you're laying
From
there,
Detroit.
what do you feel?
Well, you don't feel it on that particular play, but the next morning, you feel it when you try to roll out of bed.
Yes, I'll be live for that,
Not a
Mikey.
good feeling.
Not a good feeling.
The
Especially you're gonna
49ers
get
Chargers
planted there.
game.
There's nowhere to go, and the ground doesn't move.
Absolutely. And you can see
This
right
is the
there
end.
Mike Tomlin's having a conversation with
All right,
quarter.
end of the third quarter.
let him know, hey, listen, you can't do that.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be live for the 49ers Chargers. And also the Giants and Browns. So tomorrow we got two games, Giants and Browns, and then we got the 49ers Chargers. And then Monday we got the Jaguars and Saints. It is 14-7, Cowboys over the Texans. 10-6, Vikings over the Colts. 23-0 in this one. 20-3, Titans over the Buccaneers. 37-10, Dolphins over the Falcons. And 20-3, Ravens over the Panthers. Okay, that's what's up. The Brown will lost. I got the Browns in tomorrow's Giants matchup. Okay, my app is broken. What do you mean, Linda? I'll be here tomorrow night then. Take care, family, and God bless everyone. All right, appreciate that, Mikey. What's up, MBK? Says, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Joe Green, Great Performance Award winner in 2020. Chase Claypool.
NC, the longtime president Cy Holzer, always there to present it to him. And
32 low key says Steelers 11-5. I can see that.
Play tonight, by the way. Here is
good night, family, and Mr. Troxel.
Igwebuike.
And that's Igwebuike
Shook it off and scored
with a touchdown.
Down the field, a charging team that will not yield, and with a blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rock, rock, rock. Go hard in the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions!
Wow, little fade in the back.
Here goes for 2 points, and that's going to be incomplete. Tom Kennedy, intended receiver. No good on the 2-point conversion. You mean 11-6? Yeah. Yep, there's 17 games this year. Amber with the Yats. No, they won't. I've already did testing on it. Gaming with Matt says, why? Hey, well, if there is any Lions fan, they got to hear their song. Or should. My Steelers missed a big opportunity last season. Now we're going to be pretty hard schedule now. Hey, you know what they say, 32 low key? Hey, if it ain't rough, it ain't right. If it ain't rough, it ain't right. The harder the schedule and you win, ain't nothing that the naysayers can talk. Ain't nothing the naysayers can talk. But you know how those talking heads are on ESPNs and NFL networks and, you know, all these other radio stations and stuff like that. You know, they're like, oh, well, they had an easy schedule. They had this, they had that. Okay, well, give me the hardest schedule. Give me the hardest schedule in the NFL, and when I win, you can't say nothing then. You know, that's how I like it.
That started a number of games down in
Washington.
All
right, here we go.
So
here's the ensuing kick
to the quarterback room.
Zane Gonzalez with a kickoff.
And there's going to be a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
Gonzalez, 7th-round draft pick by Cleveland. holds a Division I record. They're trying to get him some time at kickoff because he has a big leg, and you showed it right there. So Dwayne Haskins comes into the game, and a lot of people anxious to watch him. I thought.
Yeah, but Jeannie, you know how people are on ESPN and those other networks.
But that did not work.
That's what I thought.
You know how they are. You got your Skip Bayless
see the run game
or
going.
your
front. You see that. No big Ramon Foster. He's back home watching,
Shannon
he's
Sharp
smiling.
and things like
I know
that. They're
Miles
gonna be like,
and RJ
oh,
is down there watching.
they had an
Tell
easy
everybody I said
schedule.
hello.
And there you go. Right
Okay,
off
give me
bat,
the
a
hardest
hand up the
schedule.
middle, not for
Let's
much
kick
yardage.
some
It's
tail.
Jalen Samuels, who had a good game last week of 46 yards, 3 yards on the play before Detroit
Jalen
shut it
Samuels
down.
got 3 yards on that play.
Rudolph on the night, 13 for 18, 138 yards.
Why
A very
they
good
not
performance
winning?
for him as well. And as far as Detroit is concerned, you know, their first 6 drives combined went for 65 yards. That last one went for 82.
That's it. I mean, regardless of how you're dominating this game, I mean, unfortunately, it's the team sport. Mike Tomlin, he will address those in the meeting to saying this cannot happen.
Hey,
because
just
defensive
me.
breakdowns.
Hey,
Empty
who
backfield now
has the
for
most
Haskins.
Super
Pressure
Bowls
comes, he hits it, and that
as a franchise?
goes for nothing for Kevin Rader.
Ain't it the Here We Go
We're gonna go to Twitter
Steelers?
once again. We asked you before about where you're watching, but who is your players of the game now? Let us know.
What's up,
SNU
Indy
Proud
Woods?
for a chance to be
Yeah, I've
featured
checked
here
them
in the
out.
fourth
They're
quarter.
a pretty
Who
good
is your
channel.
player of the game? You have a lot of options here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You can go quarterback.
Steelers going
you
for
can go Najee
Seven
Harris,
Store.
You can go wherever you want to go. There's some stars on defense as well.
Yeah, Ben
All right,
Roethlisberger.
this is
and
Haskins in
Yeah,
at
all of
quarterback now in 3rd
Who
and
would you go with,
5.
Charlie? I'll give you time to think about that, but we'll ask you. And you don't even have to go SNU proud. We'll just get it right here in the
Haskins
booth.
gets
Here's
out of
Haskins.
trouble. He's
He
going
can
to
do
take
this.
off. He
Across
picks
the
up the
40, he
first
slides to
down
avoid contact.
and
That
slides.
is a first down run
That's a
by
first down. Dwayne
10 yards.
Haskins.
And they move the chains.
He has nice mobility. When you see him, nothing's downfield. He's going through his progression, steps up in the pocket, realizing, wait a minute, I can get 8 easy. And he's able to do that. He has 16 games under his belt. He has 2,800 yards, 12 touchdowns. People will look at the 14 interceptions, but he was on some bad Washington teams. Here you add him into the mix here with Pittsburgh. If he's ever called upon the way that he had camp, the way he
What's up,
developed
Christine
in
Hanna?
preseason, they feel confident if he has to enter the game.
J.C. Hassenauer at
What's
center
up,
now for Kendrick
Drixie
Green, who got a
W.
good workout
Keys?
tonight. That first team offensive line, I think, did pretty well. Samuels now showing some speed to the outside.
And
Some
that
extra
Samuels
yardage there. Nice
just
bit
short
running
of the
there.
first
Joe
down
Haig with a lead block,
marker.
number 71 at the point
Good
of
gain
attack,
on
9
that
yards
play.
on the pickup by Jalen Samuels, who is one of these guys on the bubble right now. It's a crowded backfield.
And if you watch Joe Haig out there, he's out in front picking up his block. People aren't familiar with him, but he won a Super Bowl last year with Tampa. So he brings that experience. He's been a winner everywhere he's been. And the beauty about him is the fact that he can play all 5 positions. So that gives him that position flexibility.
It's a word
All right, it's
coaches
gonna be
love.
second
If you can
down
do a lot of
and
things,
1.
You can help us out in different things, and Joe Haig can do that. Ray McLeod back into the game. Number 14 reverses his field. Again,
Here's
it's Samuel.
Samuel.
And this time there is nowhere
He's going
to
to
go.
lose
That's
about a
Anthony
half a
Pittman
yard on that play.
Defensively came up and made that play.
Little Timmy,
Now
I
we
am
have something
a
going on down
Lions,
the field.
Steelers, and Cardinals fan. So absolutely, I am a Steelers fan.
Trying to figure out who was down, who was 30 yards downfield.
There you see another guy who's been a good versatile guy, Rashad Coward, who's going to make this team. He's been around, undrafted by the Bears way back
What's
when,
up,
like
James?
5 years ago. But boy, this career, man, you got to be
Panthers
willing
lost
to just
20
go
to 3.
wherever to get those opportunities, and there are not many of them.
And sometimes the numbers aren't in your favor, but if you keep just plugging along.
Hey,
your
appreciate that,
opportunity comes. And here
Drizzy
he
W.
is, still on
Keys.
the
Hopefully
field
I
right
said
now
your
to
name
be the game
correctly.
for the Steelers.
Ray McLeod.
And
get a
Ray
first down,
McLeod
and a
got a
little bit more
first
before he's run
down.
out of bounds right there by Elijah Holder. That's a 3rd down conversion, a gain of 5 yards.
Just going through a quick hitter right there in the flat. Just outrun him. If you hit him right on stride, that's a tough play to defend.
Good protection, 2 up front. I've been
All right,
watching
so we're
Moore
gonna have
quite a
first and
bit.
10.
Dan Moore, he's really doing a good job over there. He is, you know, his stock came in this. You weren't sure he was a, you know, a draft pick. How many of those guys who were taken later in the draft?
Ball is at the
mid-draft, really
46
developed
yard
this quickly,
line.
but he's done a very good job.
And he's out of Texas A&M. He was teammates with Buddy Johnson.
Haskins
Dwayne
going down the
Haskins
middle.
airs it out,
And
incomplete.
it's out of the reach there of number 83, Anthony Johnson, who has
Anthony Johnson
scored
could not
this preseason,
get
but
to the ball.
Haskins overthrew him
Incomplete
there.
pass.
Weren't able to connect right there. Now, we just talked about Dan Moore right there, but think about it. Earlier in this game, he went in probably third or fourth series.
Hey, absolutely appreciate that.
He's capable of doing so as he's now looking
love
to
the
contribute
jersey
on the
friend.
offensive line and moving around. It's good to see him with, being able to do that.
Browns is my favorite
Second
team. I can't
down
watch
for
them
Dwayne
play
Haskins
tomorrow.
As they move into Detroit territory.
Well, I'll be live
Steelers
for
leading
it, so I
comfortably
mean, you can at least maybe
23-6.
tune in if you're allowed to
Dennis
listen to
McLeod.
it
He
with
gets
an
a block
earbud.
there by White, and he
There's
has the
Ray
speed to get down the
McLeod.
sidelines. That's a
McLeod,
big
big-time
gainer. Good play
gain.
by Cody White. Elijah Holder makes the play defensively, but a big gainer for number 14, Ray McLeod, 30 yards.
You see right there.
Gain of
Cody
30
White outside, he
yards.
knocks two guys off, allowing Ray McLeod to get to the outside. If that block doesn't happen, watch 15 right here at the top. Taking it to the corner, and then he knocks off the safety coming down. Great job by Cody White right here, setting up Ray McLeod on the outside.
Hey, you already know, Jorge.
See, that's the stuff that Cody White has done, and really coaches appreciate it. He's out of Michigan State. He was originally with the Chiefs. His
All right,
father
here we
played
go.
in the
Ray
NFL, so
McLeod
he's
in
definitely got
motion.
some bloodlines there, and he's showing you can do a lot of things. This time Haskins throws
And
it
that
to
is
coverage,
incomplete.
trying to get to Raider, but it's once again Barnes.
Intended for
who should have had
Raider.
an interception earlier in this game at the goal line.
The second and 10 with
Right there to
10-13
make that
left
play.
in this ball game.
Just wasn't right in that situation there. You had Anthony Johnson coming across on the crossing route, just wasn't able to find that window.
Ray has played the whole
Anthony
game,
just
Trox.
kinda-
Wow, absolutely.
Haskins, if you'd have saw me right there, I'd have had a bigger play. Unfortunately, they weren't able to connect. Incompletion right here, setting up a second down.
Another guy in there for the Steelers is John LeGlue, number 77. He's getting a good workout there tonight.
All right, here we go. Second down and 10. 3 on the play
Haskins
clock.
now on a 2nd and 10 situation.
Here's Haskins.
Nothing
Gets in
available.
trouble.
Spins away
Rolls
from
out.
contact, now throws it
Throws.
into the end zone and over the
And that's
head.
going to be
That was
incomplete. Intended for
Anthony
Johnson again.
but good pressure by the Lions, who made him reverse field there and make a throw over the head of Johnson.
Yes, it was. Nothing there initially. He had to climb in the pocket. Was able to beat out of pressure. Only play, just throw it away.
And that's a good play.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, you know, we talk about incompletion. That's a good incompletion.
That's it. When you look at it, the only play is a throwaway. In that situation, you know you have third down. You're already in field goal range. Don't let one mistake turn into another.
All right, here we
and turn
go.
the ball.
Third down.
Steelers
Ball
have
is
been
at
very
the
good on third down
26.
Tonight, 8 of 13. They'll try to make it 9 for 14 right here on a 3rd and 10. Haskins as they blitz up the middle.
And
they get to him this
Haskins
time,
goes
and he takes the
down.
sack.
That is going to be a
That's good
sack.
play by
Derek
Derek Barnes. We've been talking about him
Barnes.
pretty much all night. He came and he got it. Loss of 3 yards.
Lions, they're bringing the blitz
Who's
right
your
here.
favorite
Jalen
retired
Sanders picks up
player?
his guy. Unfortunately, it leaves.
Hey,
Free
Troy
defender,
Polamalu,
not much
come
you can
on
do
now.
to take the sack. Set up a
Troy
field goal.
Polamalu.
Loss of 8 yards. And
I
it'll
like
set up
Troy
a field goal
Polamalu.
now
I
for
did
Chris
like,
Boswell, but
I know he's a
good play
division
by Derek
rival,
Barnes.
but
He
I
had
did
fourth
like
down value, and they really like this kid and what he can potentially bring to them in the inside part of the
Ray
game.
Lewis.
This will be a
Who
42-yard
else?
attempt on a 4th and 18.
James Harrison was a
Jordan Berry with the
monster.
hold. Kick is
I
up.
loved when he would
And the kick is good, so
have
Boswell's
pick
3
six
for
and
3
stuff
on
like
the
that.
night.
Field goal is good. And it's 26-6. Troy was the best player. But man, when James Harrison used to get interceptions and run it for touchdowns, man, ain't nothing better. Jake Snowden, Megatron, Megatron, absolutely. My favorite wide receiver. My favorite running back, obviously Barry Sanders. Favorite tight end. That's retired. I'm gonna say Gonzalez. I liked him. He was a good player. Hey, appreciate that, Michael Crane. Favorite retired quarterback. Favorite retired quarterback. I'm going to have to say right now, Drew Brees. Let's see. Eagles or Cowboys? Yikes. Can I say neither? Can I say neither? As a Lions fan, we hate the Cowboys. And as myself, I hate the Eagles because of what they did last year. I don't like when, teams just throw a game away. Oh, we wanted to see what this player had. Well, you had preseason to do that. I have a Claypool jersey coming. Hey, that's what's up. You know, that one put a sour taste in my mouth. I don't like when you blatantly throw a game. I am happy that they did fire the head coach. I was like, okay, he at least needs to lose his job. So I am happy that they did that. My favorite retired quarterback was Tony Romo and Brett Favre.
Guys are all battling, competing, but yet it's healthy.
All right, here we go. Here comes the return to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20. And going to be down at about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line.
Steiner there, number 26. That's a 21-yard return on the kick.
I got a poster with Tony Romo's signature on it. Oh, that's what's up.
Plays, 51 yards. Another field goal for Boswell. This one at 42 yards. So he's been a busy man tonight.
Yes, he has. And I think when you look back, and they just wanted special teams coach Danny Smith, he wanted to see Harvin work with Barry. Harvin and Barry work with Boswell just to see.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
I think both
Ball's at the 23-yard line.
David Blau still in quarterback.
Kennedy is in motion. Blau throws. That's caught.
Right on the money. That's Geronimo Allison.
And Geronimo Allison.
In the middle. And that's a gain of 22.
Nice play action here.
Got 22 yards on that play.
Here, running the football here, so the linebackers have to respect that run action. Creates a huge hole in between the linebacker and the safety.
Run action, play action. It's all designed to get defensive moving in different directions.
That's it, just creating a little hesitation right there.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
All right, good throw there by Blau as he continues.
Browns or Bengals?
This time in the shotgun.
Browns.
Not much available there. The Steelers shut that down. Robert Spillane. Let's go downstairs. Missy
That's because I got a lot of respect for the Cleveland Browns. They know the Detroit Lions pain.
You got some preseason action. It is, as did some of the other veterans. How do you feel it went out there for you guys?
I feel like it went well. I feel like everybody was executing well. Everybody was flying to the ball. You know, just doing the little things that we want to do.
I live in Cleveland, but a diehard Steelers fan. Hey, that's what's up, Terry Thompson.
We tackled well, so I think we checked all the boxes that we wanted.
I was Joe Montana for quarterback.
Game as a whole.
What you guys think about that? Joe Montana was a beast.
More of a vocal leader. Did you demonstrate that out on the field tonight?
I think so. I'm always vocal on the field. I just wanted to be more vocal in certain areas. But you know, I think I communicate all the time. And
all right, they got a holding penalty.
You know, I'm trying to challenge myself to do it more.
Looks like it might be on Detroit.
What I see, just about challenging guys and pushing guys and pulling them into the extra
holding on Detroit.
Extra reps, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's more off the field stuff that I want to be more vocal about than on field stuff.
Lastly, I want to ask you about Joe Schobert, a new member to this defense. He was thrown right in. How is he fitting in with this group?
Man, he's fitting right in, man.
Eric says, I mean, winning big, LOL.
He just got the playbook, and he's out there making calls.
What's going on, World's Worst? Says, y'all think y'all should pay TJ $30 million a year?
So it's easy to go out there and play.
Hey,
all right,
if I'm the manager up there,
let's send it back upstairs to you guys.
All right,
I'm going to give him a checkbook.
Steelers defense, no doubt.
And say, rate your price. It's yours.
We had a holding call on Detroit in the previous play. Craig Reynolds.
All right, Craig Reynolds got a flag.
6 carries for 49 yards.
On this play.
Call, and this one looks like it's going against Detroit as well.
Holding. Offense number 67. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Matt Nelson out of Iowa gets the call. They've committed a lot of holding calls And there was one that wasn't called that could have been called, and they got a touchdown out of it.
Yes, it should have
That was
been.
Matt Nelson.
As the Lions are going backwards, I just want to mention Minka Fitzpatrick. This is a guy here, man.
Hello, everybody. This is
on the
NFL
field.
Total Access. I'm Rhett Lewis here with David Carr, and we're going to keep you updated on how the Steelers and Lions going right now, about halfway through the fourth quarter. Steelers up 26-6, but we're also getting you ready for the Raiders and the Rams tonight from SoFi Stadium, the nightcap of our quadruple header.
What the
Live here
heck?
on NFL Network this Saturday evening. So it's like the best of both worlds, from football to even more football.
Are you bleeping
No
kidding
little brother
me?
tonight, no Derek Carr for the Raiders, but we're going to have Marcus Mariota.
I don't
What do you
give
expect to
a
see there?
rest behind
Marcus is
about the
healthy and back,
Rams.
but really, it's about these young wide receivers. What's that wide receiving core
NFL,
gonna look
you're
like? You have
next.
Darren Waller. You have Third and Renfro.
Put back
Now
on
you
the
gotta kind
game.
of fit the pieces around him. Nelson Aguilar goes to the Patriots, so
Are you
now that
kidding
opens up
me?
some opportunities for Henry Ruggs, which probably won't play tonight. But you have
I don't
Zay
care.
Jones. You have Brian Edwards, who's a guy
Bro,
they really
I'm going
love,
on
and Darius
Twitter
Leonard's
right
been
now
force-feeding
and
him the
reaming
ball
the
in training
NFL
camp to
a
have him
new
step up
rear
and make
end.
plays. So it should be exciting to watch these guys.
Derek's been talking a lot about Marcus Mariota and what he's been what he's been looking like at camp, and how they maybe might find some room for him.
Well, I mean, it's in
the
this
game.
day and age, yeah. You
Where
look at
the
what
heck is
Saints do,
NFL
and I'm
Network?
not saying that to discredit, what Taysom
Put
does or what Marcus can only do
back
limitations-wise, but
on
when Marcus is in
the
there, there's a real threat to run the
Steelers.
football.
Sure.
The zone runs are available. You saw when he went in and played for Derek last year. That was
Game
prevalent. He was making big plays there,
or
so why not utilize that?
And we're going to
your-
take you right up to kickoff of the Raiders and the Rams. But when we come,
Gosh darn it. Give me the RE. All right, there we go. You're next. And then give me a gift of Goldberg. Because your boy is not playing. They literally just shut off the game on us. Oh yeah, we going at it. We going at it. Put back on the Steelers game or you're next. And I got Bill Goldberg saying, who's next? There we go. Yep, that's what we doing now. And it's sent out. Hey, that's one thing I don't play around. Do not do that on your boy. Like, they better put the Steelers game back on. We had to wait dang near all game long because we had to see stupid Mason Rudolph to finally see Dwayne Haskins, and they cut it off on us. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I don't care if it's 1,000-0. I want to see these players play. Hey, you already know. NFL Network is next. They about to get your boy out of retirement. They better get their pads. Because I don't need pads. I don't need a helmet. Give me 4 Red Bulls and let me go. Hey, that's fact, Sherry. This happened to me last week with the game. I hate when that happens. I don't think they're going to put it back. Jesse, I don't think they're going to put it back because it's, 26-6 with 4:53 left. Hey, absolutely, BF. Everybody at NFL Network, you're fired. I'll turn it to Vince McMahon up in this boy. I'm Bill Goldberg and Vince McMahon up in this thing. They're going to call me Bill McMahon. Troxberg. I don't care, Tyler. How am I going to scout players if I can't see the game? All right, Jesse, have a wonderful night, brother. Hopefully I'll catch you at least listening tomorrow night. They literally shut the game off on us. They're doing now NFL or Total Access. Trox's about to go Super Saiyan. If you guys can understand how mad I am right now. Hey, NFL Network, I'm calling you out.
Test your might. Get over here! Finish him. Fatality. Flawless victory.
Hey, NFL Network, you better bring your butt. You better bring your butt. Because I'm about to finish him. Could be worse and get stuck like me watching the Cry Boys game. Like, are you kidding me? I don't care about the Raiders. I don't give a darn about those overhyped Rams. I care about the two teams that are playing right now. So what the heck do I do now? Bobby Lashley may beat Goldberg. Sorry, Trox. Turn on SummerSlam. Okay, well, I'm Bobby Lashley, Bill Goldberg, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. It doesn't matter. Hey, appreciate that, Brianna Vert. Hopefully I said your name correctly. So, yeah, they literally turned off the game on us. Wow. They literally shut off the game on us, and now is going to be playing the I hate the NFL Network. And this is why I want to get to 1 trillion subscribers. I want to be so big that if I say turn on the darn game, they turn on the darn game. Been watching SummerSlam on Peacock Premium. So it's 13-26. 13-point game. Don't have to heat the Lion song. Not all bad. I'm actually really upset right now. Like, really upset. Is this the first time this ever happened, Trox? I think it happened one other time, but I was actually kind of happy it happened. But, I mean, when it's the Lions and Steelers, like, them are two of my favorite teams. So, I want to watch this game, blowout or not. I don't care about the Raiders. I don't care about the Rams. All I care about is watching my two favorite teams go head-to-head, even in a blowout, so I can scout these players and make an assessment for this channel. Lions might pull, though. Brian E. says, wonder if is a local broadcast. Actually, you know what? Let me look that up. Let me see. NBC. Nope. Got the nightly news. CBS, maybe. Stand Up to Cancer is on. Okay. Let's try Fox. Fantasy Island is on. Okay. So, no. Nope. They killed all of our channels. Yeah, Giovanni, they probably are, but I want to see, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, even 100th, string players. Because with cuts coming on Tuesday, I want to make sure that, if I say, hey, this person might get cut, I got a good reason behind it. It's not, I don't know this person's name, this person might get cut. No, I've seen film on this guy. G says, enjoyed listening. Thanks, Steelers in the house. No, I won't be doing the Broncos and Seahawks. I got to make that game up. I'm going to have to get off here shortly. And get started on my new setup so I can get ready for week 1. I had a friend who if I was at this house, thought it was funny to turn off the end of a Steelers game if they were winning. R.I.P. Vince. Shannon says, let's go Haskins. All right, NBK, appreciate you. I can't believe they did that, though. Especially with a 2-score game. Like, it's 2 scores. But I will say this. The Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger looked like he was on point. Looks like Lions recovered an onside kick. Okay, hold on a second. That should have never happened to the game. Hey, facts. I'm going to check, see if I can get it on, NFL Sunday Ticket. All right. Sunday Ticket's still playing.
What kind of player he was.
Absolutely, and they're hoping that he progresses
All right, here
in
we
the manner
go.
of like a Brett Kiesel, who dominated the position for years.
Again, Blonde in and out of the hands of the receiver there, and Marcus Allen came in. It was Sage Surratt who had his hands on it, juggled it, and then it came out.
Initial ref called it complete, and then you had 2 run in.
It is 4th and 2,
Saying that
2:10 left.
but here we are, 2:10, 4th and 2, possession down. Can the Steelers get off here?
I
Even though they gave up
appreciate
the
that,
onside
Dan.
kick right here, if they can stop him and hold him right here.
Shout out to Sunday Ticket, man.
Interesting. If you follow this, the line on this game was Steelers -6.5. Just in case you were doing it, now that we hear all these different kind of betting sites, and look at the scores.
Here we go.
Now.
Empty
So
backfield. David
may still
Blau
be
caught
watching.
it.
And there's a slant pattern, and it's a
Tom
good gainer
Kennedy
there, and it goes to
to
Tom
the
Kennedy at the
10-5.
10-5, and he's down knocking on the door before
And he's
Steiner
gonna be
rocks him up.
first
And Tom
and
Kennedy
goal.
out of Bryant as we reach the 2-minute warning. A 31-yard gain for Kennedy.
Ball is going to be at the
2-minute warning here. We're
yard
going to take
line.
a break, come back as Detroit.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. I know the announcer, Bob Papani. Big shout out to NFL Sunday Ticket. Hey, facts. Ribe says, cool to meet another Lions Steeler fan like myself. I can't believe NFL Network turned the game off. Ben looks great. Lions are looking better in the second half. Hey, that's facts. Hey, but that's what's up, Robbie. Lions and Steeler fan, that's awesome. We are at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, the way we've been playing, though, in that first half, I got Simba. He had to get a new look. He had to get a new look. But as you know, as Lions fans, we got to keep humor. Otherwise, we drive ourselves insane. I'm definitely going to go to Heinz Field relatively soon. Probably I'm trying to get there at least by next year. Detroit has the ball at the 3-yard line. They are 3 yards away from the end zone. I wish I could go to a Steelers game. As many times as I've drove through Pittsburgh, I've never been able to go to a game. Why do the Steelers always do this?
Some of the second teamers and some of the guys trying to make this roster, they've been giving up some yards here, and Detroit finds themselves in a situation where they can cut this
and goal,
to
ball
a
at the
one-score
3-yard
game.
line.
It's first and goal with 2 minutes left in this contest. A nice pickup by
Mack
Tom
in
Kennedy
motion.
before we went to break. First and goal for the Lions. And
David
here's
Blau,
Blau, the handoff
hands
to Craig
off.
Reynolds. Plows his
And
way
Craig
into the end zone.
Reynolds with
And
a
that's a
touchdown.
touchdown for a man who has really played well here tonight since he's come in. A 3-yard touchdown. And Detroit has scored again, Charlie.
Right side here, Reynolds makes a driving leg.
Forward down the field, Sergeants that will not yield, and with the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Go on with the game, not making plays down the field again. The Lions victory.
Drafted
All
7th round
right,
by
kick is
Cleveland in
up. Kick
2017,
is
so it's
good.
now 26.
That is Zane Gonzalez, former Arizona Cardinal. I cannot seem to ever get away from Zane Gonzalez. I'm a Cardinals fan. I had Zane Gonzalez. I'm a Lions fan. I got Zane Gonzalez. If you come to Pittsburgh, I'm going to scream. I don't like Zane Gonzalez. He missed too many field goals. How Haskins doing? NFL changed the game. I missed about a minute of this game when they switched it over. But so far that I've seen from him, he looks pretty solid. I think he is the backup quarterback this year. Like, if it's my opinion, I would have Ben Roethlisberger obviously starting, Dwayne Haskins backing him up, and then Dobbs backing Haskins up. Mason still looks like crap. Onside kick is how the Lions got the ball back. It is a one-score game with 1:56 left. OMG, Steelers always do this. What is Mike Tomlin doing? Charlotte Flair regains the Raw Women's title. Woo! Becky Lynch surprise win and took the women's WWE SmackDown belt. Hey, appreciate that, Robbie. I appreciate that, Jesus Perez. It is about to be Steelers ball. All right, here comes Zane Gonzalez. Here comes the ensuing kick. And we got a touchback. The Steelers are going to have it. First down and 10.
Please make one first down.
And I'd like to get a reaction that Eric Ebron has shown right there. A little excitement on the part of this offense.
So it's
Dwayne
first
Haskins
10
remains
at the
in the game,
25.
number 3 for the Steelers, and you can be sure that Detroit is going to try to stuff the run here, and the Steelers are going to try to just move the ball on the ground and get a first down if they can.
Detroit has 2 timeouts. Pittsburgh still has 3.
They love him. They love the energy that he brings
1:56
to this team.
Jalen Samuels in the backfield once again. And he gets the handoff, and he's going nowhere.
And Jalen Samuels, no gain on that
Very
play.
Quickly by Jerry Jacobs,
Second.
Miles Brown.
Charge timeout.
All right, Detroit
no gain on the play.
uses
and
another
there goes the
timeout.
second
They're left
timeout
with
for Detroit.
1.
Took just a few seconds to make that play.
Yeah, 6 seconds off the clock, and right here, Matt Canada has an interesting decision, only because do you run the ball knowing the Lions are going to call a timeout if you're not able to pick up yardage?
All right,
but
Dwayne Haskins.
At some point, do you put the ball in Dwayne Haskins saying, hey,
He just
you make the
hugged
right
the
read
Detroit Lions player
with his leg? So we'll see what happens.
We got a game next Friday. It's in Carolina. That's the final preseason game. I'm just curious what you expect out of who plays at quarterback.
Yeah.
I would imagine Dobbs gets some time in that game, even though he could be the
All
man,
right, here we go.
you know, on the outside looking in.
And I think a lot of that depends
Second
on if
and
Mike
10.
Tomlin believes that Mason Rudolph has solidified the second
White in
position.
motion.
And if that's the case, then I expect Dwayne Haskins to start.
There's a pass, and it's a
And
good
here
one.
is a
Trey Edmonds
first
comes
down.
into the game just when you thought the Steelers
That's
going to run the
Edmonds.
ball. Elijah Holder wraps up Trey Edmonds, who made a good play there. Derek Barnes also in
Trey
on that one,
Edmonds
and that's a
got
gain
the
of
first
19
down.
yards.
Nice play call here. You see Edmonds slipping out of the backfield right there. One thing that they're all telling him at this point, stay in bounds.
Nice little stiff arm there.
Hey, I have no idea, Tyler.
He tried, but unfortunately you have 2 people pushing you
I
out
guess
of
it was
bounds, and
his
not
red
much Edmonds
nose.
can do right there. But that's going to be one on the teaching tape that they say, hey, we have to stay in bounds,
There's
forcing
first and
the
10.
opponent to call a timeout.
But you did get a new set of downs. That's the most important thing. And now
High
they can do what they
formation.
had
Here's the
intended the
handoff.
last time, and that's run more and take the clock and use the final timeout if Detroit wants to call it. They may not at this point.
But it's all about, in this point, you look at every scenario, and this is just one that you can point from a game situation and say, hey, once we get into the regular season, unsure of timeouts and all of those type of things, let's just make sure that we stay in bounds. Disregard trying to get an extra yard, just fall down.
Dwayne Haskins has made a good showing in this camp.
Got a
and
minute 15
I'll
left.
tell you what, you look at the Steelers quarterback room and compare it to just about anyone in the NFL, You're talking about depth. You're talking about experience.
Right.
A lot of these guys don't have. A lot of teams are looking for quarterbacks who can come in
should
and
not get
help
the
out.
And Kevin Colbert, the
two
general
spot, it
manager
should
here,
be
he's a
Haskins or
three-quarterback
Dobbs.
type of guy, so
Absolutely.
you better believe there'll be 3 on.
Here's
So
Samuel.
this whole thing kind of unfolds there, Bob. Teams will be looking to see what happens with their quarterback room here with the Steelers.
All right, let's lock it into KDKA because
All right, do have to mute it real quick. All right, I will be live. Steelers, Panthers. Mason Rudolph back up. Lions back up. Oh, goodness. Please, no, Patty.
have to make some
Oh,
hay early
man.
in
I
the
would
season
go.
because the schedule
I would
does
go
get more
ape
difficult
stuff.
as time rolls along. Once again, it's Samuels delivering a blow right
Samuels.
there on Barnes, who makes the play. Time is going to run out.
And
that's the way
time's
this
going to
one
run
is
out.
going
We
to
got
end.
5, 4.
So the Steelers
3,
build up a big
2,
lead in this one. Very
1.
impressive first-team performance by
And the
Roethlisberger,
Pittsburgh
Freiermuth,
Steelers
offensive line,
win this ball
Najee
game,
Harris in the pass
26-20.
game. Those guys came up big tonight. All 3 of their first 3 picks, big contributors to this offense. And you see Dan Campbell, Mike Tomlin getting together there.
I'm on,
They'll
what
meet
do you
again.
call it?
There's Antoine
Sunday
Randall
ticket.
as the wide receivers coach. And, of course, you remember that play in the Super Bowl in Detroit. Charlie, what a play that was to Hines Ward.
Beautiful.
All right. Steelers are 3-0 in this preseason. As you guys know, they got 4 preseason games this year as they were host of the Hall of Fame game. Way to go, Steelers. Absolutely. Barnes impressing? Hey, absolutely. Derek Barnes did impress me a lot. As you guys know, during the draft process, I did want him to be drafted by the Detroit Lions. What's up, 2 cents? Dobbs back to practice squad. I'd rather have him than Rudolph. They can send Rudolph to practice squad. Bring up Dobbs. Thanks for a good game with no serious injuries. Here we go, Steelers. Hey, absolutely. Hey, absolutely. No injuries that happened, really. And, you know, we got to get through a good game. It was a close game, 7 points. Was the difference in this one. And Steelers moved to 3-0 in preseason football. Detroit 0-2. But I do have to get off now. And I have to start work on my setup for week 1, the Cowboys and the Buccaneers for Thursday Night Football. So I do have to get off of here and be able to get to work on that. And after that, I will be back tomorrow for the Giants and the who was that? Giants and I think it was Giants, Browns, and then 49ers, Chargers. Yep. Giants, Browns, I'll be live first. And then 49ers, Chargers tomorrow. And then on Monday, we got Jacksonville and New Orleans. So with that being said, we got 3 more games. Good night and thanks. It was fun. Hey, I appreciate that, Jeannie. Hopefully I'll see you guys all out tomorrow. But with that being said, I love you all. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Appreciate you guys getting me to 16.3. Truly means a lot. But with that being said, love you all. Stay safe. Have a nice day. This is Troxel Sports Streams, and I'm out. Peace.
It's a LP.
Bye.